Welcome to the darkness, my friend. Your eyes will adjust in time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tablestory's Nocturne. I hope everybody's doing all right and you're ready to dive in to the deep end of this supernatural thriller, is what I've decided to start calling the show. How's everybody doing this week?
Good.
Good.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Good. I'm good.
Yes.
I'm also excited. I was just telling them that I felt like they did a really good job last week of kind of like putting all the pieces together. So I'm looking forward to where they go. So let's go ahead and go around. No M again? Yes, that's right. I should mention, we do not have Classy Katie here today. She is okay, but she did have a personal matter to attend to today, so she cannot be with us. But let's go ahead and go around. Music is too loud? I thought so too. It just all of a sudden got really loud for me. So one sec, guys. Let me do that. Let me fix this. But we can go around and everybody can let us know. There we go. Fixed. Tell us who you're playing and a little bit about your character. We'll start with Zeke.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
I had to mute myself. I was opening an energy drink.
Those are my favorite.
My name is Zeke the Third. I am playing a character named Trick Magnum, who is a former porn star who now runs his own pornography studio called Trick or Treat Productions.
No.
And,
I don't think we got the name before right now.
No.
oh, you didn't? Oh, it's in my bio. Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing.
Great.
Well, I thought it fit because of Trick, but also because like Halloween, Trick or Treat kind of a thing. But
Tricks
yeah,
are a
so
thing whores do for money.
yeah, they're illusions, Michael.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, so found out early on that there was something behind the veil, so to speak, through an experience that he had in his life, and has been kind of offhandedly searching for meaning to it or a reason for it, or something to it for most of his adult life, because it happened in his teenage years. Came to his hometown because he lives in a big city. But this is his hometown. He has a house here, and found out that someone was teaching a college course on what was the name of the course?
The name of the course is, I believe it was, The Occult and Its Ties to Modern History.
There it is. And so I saw that, and I went, let's see what this is all about. And then I hooked up with the professor, and now here we are, and we're just out of our goddamn element. Donnie.
Rewind.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Theo, or rather Dan, tell us about Theo.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan, and I play Dr. Theo Ransom, a professor at the university in Afmore. I do lead the class, The Occult and Its Ties to Modern History, which is how I know all of these other lovely castmates as they are attending my class for one reason or another. He has a keen interest and perhaps a keen sight into the occult, more so than perhaps the average person, as we've seen in other episodes. Perhaps an obsession.
Perhaps an obsession. Wonderful. All right. Tell us about Brian.
Hello, I play a character named Brian Miller, functioning alcoholic, former father and married man. And I am just along for the ride, I guess, tossed into this. Nothing else really to say there. Yeah?
Yep, sounds about right. All right, Katie, tell us about Briar.
Briar is a very buff barista, but she experienced some shit in college. And ever since then, I'm a buff barista. But she's seen a shadowy monster her whole life, and now she's seeing other shadowy monsters, and I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know There's some weird stuff happening in this town, so I'm excited to see where it goes.
Gonna be good. All right, and then also once again we are missing Classy Katie, who's normally with us, and she plays Emma. Now, for the sake of RP, I'm gonna go ahead and have Emma leave at the beginning of the episode to go investigate the. I have to be careful how I say this. What did she say?
We know there was a weird body. That's all we know is what.
Patient, I think she said. She has a patient.
Yeah, weird patient that's got some weird stuff going on.
Okay, so you all know, right before we enter in, she has taken Trick's car.
Okay.
And left.
We're doing that, all right.
We're doing it.
Okay.
She has taken Trick's car and left. Okay, now I have a fancy recap for you. Let's go. Let's dive right in. Recap!
Warning. What you are about to see may contain violence, disturbing imagery, adult themes, and may leave you doubting who you really are. Proceed at your own risk.
Trick, this is Trick. If you're getting this, I hope it's tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, and it's today, you're still fucked. But if you do get this, why don't you give me a call back? Alright. Love you. Bye.
Previously on Nocturne.
After I'd parked the car, I would like to check the trunk again.
There's a body in the trunk of your car. Dr. Adisa Bello.
Do I see like anything suspicious in the forest?
There are symbols. One with a triangle and a kind of like a circle around it have been etched into the trees.
Do they look like what's in my pocket?
They absolutely do.
And I'm gonna touch the triangle.
Trick, she disappears before your eyes. You hear a distant screaming. The screaming stops, and you approach the dead body of Dr. Adisa Bello. Briar, you're in the occult class. You're next to Brian.
Was I sitting here the whole time?
Yeah, why?
As you're standing there feeling helpless and feeling alone, and you're hearing this whispering of your own voice, you close your eyes, and it feels like something has come up and touched your ankles. The same long fingers that you remember seeing back in college, the same long claw-like fingers reach up slowly, sliding up your legs.
What do you want?
It reaches up and grabs you, and you feel everything go black. Trick, Briar appears before you. Her eyes are closed, and she's breathing very heavily.
I got it! I figured it out! It's the butterflap effect. The road is like a DeLorean. We're going through time. But every time we do it, we're adding another wrinkle, like another layer. Those shadowy fucks we're seeing, that's people from other layers of the road.
As you guys are like pulling really hard at this thing, a fucking body flies over the wall at you.
Jesus Christ!
This is to complete the circle, Professor. To complete the circle, put her in the trunk.
It's 2 a.m.
Is it dark?
It is. And there's a blood moon. The garage door slowly, so slowly opens. And there it is, yes. The car is in the garage. I'm gonna open this trunk. The dead body of Dr. Adisa Bello is still in your trunk. You've checked the trunk. Adisa Bello, dead and unmoving, eyes wide open, is staring at you. Trick, what do you do?
Dude, come on now. I mean, the fuck is going on here? Like, this is ridiculous, man. We just went through all this bullshit and you gotta fucking put this on me? So, hold on. Where in the timeline does, Emma take my car? Take my Escalade.
We'll say that right as because you park and you get out and you go to open the trunk, right?
Yeah, both of us went out, I think.
Yeah.
I think I opened the trunk specifically, but Trick was next to me.
What did Brian and Briar do? Did you guys get out to go check this trunk?
Yeah, I think we all got out to check the trunk.
I think so too. So what we'll say is, as you guys all got out, she just took the car.
So it was like.
So as you open the trunk, see the dead body, you hear the tire squealing as she's leaving.
I kind of like see it whip out of the driveway I like have my hands up like what the fuck?
Knowing
I
her,
just
she'd
put 'em
probably
down.
stick her hand out the window and give you the finger.
Yep.
It's probably what she would do.
And I just look back at the group and I'm just like,
Well,
ain't that a bitch?
I do have her address due to the class assignments. We can get it if we need.
Why would she just take the car? Did she say what she was doing?
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Flipping us off seemed a little excessive, but I don't
think that was at any of you. I think that was just for me. I think she likes me. No, I mean, there's no real reason why she would do anything like that. It's just, she's not right, man. I mean, Brian knows.
Yeah, she's fucked up. I was wondering why she was so quiet too. That makes sense.
just plotting.
Well, here we are.
Yeah. Kind of like slowly close the trunk again. So what do we do? Time's going again, and she's missing.
I bet I maybe a reason why she might have left. She might have known that I was going to ask her to touch it again and see if she could see anything, and
Maybe.
she don't want to do that.
She seemed really shaken.
We could
Well.
check the email. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I just realized, like, that's the only... Yeah, my motorcycle's in the shop. That's the only way we got to get around. Is your goddamn piece of shit. No offense, Professor.
None taken. We check the email, see if we get a response, and maybe she won't be here again.
All right. I'm going to go make us some food.
Do you close
Coffee
the
too,
garage
please.
door, Trick? I'm assuming
What's
that
that?
you do. Do you close the garage door?
On my way in, there's a button by the door.
Yep. Okay. All right. You're all pretty hungry. It's almost like you
Yep.
haven't eaten in 12 hours. What are you making? What does Trick make?
Anybody a vegetarian?
No.
I can help you make food, Trick.
All right. I only ever make food for myself, so I'm not sure how to make it for people, and yes, any help would be
We make a lot
helpful.
of sleepy bean, a lot of like finger foods and stuff. Do you have stuff to make sandwiches?
Yeah, I do. I got steaks in the freezer too. We want to do that, or I don't know. Like, what would people eat in times like this?
I mean, I guess. Does anybody want a steak?
Something light.
Let's just stick with sandwiches. I think that's the right idea.
I think
Good
that would be a good idea. I start rummaging through his fridge.
Yeah.
You want to describe this fridge? Like, is it clean? Is it?
Yeah, it's immaculate. Pretty well stocked, honestly. It's just as a like a backstory kind of a thing. Trick keeps everything looking good in the house. Doesn't necessarily like he there's a lot of waste that he like he'll buy like a packet of lunch meat or cheese or whatever, and it'll sit in the fridge for too long, and he'll have like 2 or 3 slices, and then it'll go bad, and then he'll throw it away. But then he'll go buy a new one and have it there.
He's like the bowl of fruit guy who has it so that it looks nice and maybe has one. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm assuming, Theo, you are checking email. Are you going directly into the room with the computer?
Yeah, after the conversation of food and all that, I'd go into the office.
Okay. Can you roll to see if you remember how to do this? Because he had to show you, right?
He did have to show me. It's more, did we leave it up or not? And I don't remember.
Sure.
Did we leave it up?
Yeah. It's a matter of whether or not. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'll still roll for you anyway. That's a 1.
Perfect. Oh. Yeah.
It's password protected, by the way, like my computer is.
Oh, I believe that.
So.
Okay. Well, I got a 1, so whatever you want to do with that.
That's a critical success, like amazing success. So, Trick, probably, would you have given him the password?
No.
Okay.
I'd probably type it in myself.
Yeah, so
Totally
he'd probably type it in for you.
I'd holler out to you, like, I need the password.
And he'd come over and type it in.
Right. I'll be right back. And I go over there, and I go to the computer, and I type it in.
Okay. And what are you checking for exactly? Just a reply from this email?
Yeah, checking that dummy email, and outside of that, well, no, I have my school email on my phone, but I would check that immediately after on my phone.
Okay, so there is no response to your dummy email. However, and we mentioned this last time, but there is that bulletin from, basically you have kind of this, I don't want to say teachers union, but maybe it is a teachers union. And you guys all kind of talk together, and definitely there is chatter that Professor Bello is missing. Has anybody seen her? That kind of chatter. No one's seen her. The last time that they actually, the last time she was seen was an hour before she was scheduled to do her talk. Somebody saw her with a coffee, like leaving a coffee shop to go, like the school coffee shop. Yep. That's right.
Okay. Trick, did you like just log me in and walk out, or are you still sitting there?
No, I logged you in and walked out. I'm helping him make sandwiches.
Okay. I'd log into the bulletin and type out, we broke down on the way to her lecture. We haven't seen her.
I need you to roll privately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If possible with that, I would love to beguile, since I am lying.
Yes. Yeah, do that then. Go ahead and just do a regular roll then.
Okay, my beguile skill is 15.
All right, let's do it. Oh!
That is a 9.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to decipher via text anyway, so.
Sure. It's just like, that's all I said.
Yeah.
And then I'd log out and keep the dummy email up, but not...
Okay, just waiting and... Okay.
Yeah, not do anything else with it. And then I'd go back into the living room.
Okay. What are you doing, Brian?
I'd probably be in the kitchen if there's like an island there with like little stools. I'm guessing so, but it's like one of those big fancy like open kitchens, right?
I think
Trick?
that's what you said. Yeah, it's very...
Yeah, then I'd be sitting at a stool around the island, just in the kitchen with them. Yeah.
Okay. Trick, do you let your dogs inside at night?
Yes.
Okay, so they're inside. You've let them in? Okay.
Yeah. No,
they let in before.
They have a doggy
before we
They
left.
stayed in? That's
yes.
right. Okay,
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you had let them outside before you left. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
I'm pretty sure they have a doggy door.
so they can go in and out as they please?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
If they have to go potty and stuff.
Okay. Their food bowl is empty.
Yeah, my head is just filled with all kinds of different shit. I kind of was distracted, but I glanced down at the food bowl and I remember like, oh, babies, where's my babies at? Babies, come here, babies.
Yep.
Where my babies at?
They come rushing in, very excited to see you. Seems like they were in the
That's right,
back room.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, they're very happy. They start licking you, and they probably are super well trained, so they don't jump up on you, but they're very happy. You know, they do that cute, adorable dog thing where they're just kind of like, it's really cute.
Full body wiggle.
Yeah.
You guys did such a good job guarding the house. You want a treat? Who wants a trick or treat?
Oh,
treat?
yeah. They get very excited. Ears perk up. Oh, yeah. They're so happy.
And I go to the cupboard that's by the by the food bowl or above the food bowl or whatever, and I grab out like I had to order these like off of Amazon, like or off of like a specialty dog food site. They're like more expensive than the food I eat. So they're like these gourmet like meat substitute snacks. They're like all organic, and it's like helps with the poop and whatever dogs, whatever you give dogs. So I look at them. I got 2 treats in my hand. Briar. Hey, Briar.
Yeah?
Watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
Taught them this. All right. Lay down. Down.
Absolutely.
When they go down. And then I have the 2 treats. And then I shake it at the one on the right. And the one on the right jumps over the one on the left.
That is
pretty good, right? Pretty good.
Wow. Okay. I can't even teach my cat to like come here. How did you do that?
It took a long time, longer than I care to mention, but we got her. We got her. Here you go, boys. Here you go. There you go, babies. Yeah.
And I probably go over and start petting them just because it's a nice soothing thing during the day that we've had.
Okay. They love the attention, honestly. It doesn't seem like Trick has many visitors, so they're very excited to be surrounded by so many people.
Absolutely.
What are their names?
I just call them babies. I have to.
Babies?
That's the funny thing. I just said, my babies, come here. I never really gave them a name. Oh shit.
That was amazing.
Yep. Jag. Heard me whistling?
So if you called...
Oh, there's someone shoveling my walk. That's what it is. Okay. It wasn't me whistling.
Oh, they're uppity, aren't they? Walking away.
Yeah.
So how do you make one do a trick for the other when you don't have names for each one?
It just kind of like I look at one, get its attention, and make it do the thing I want. I don't know. You want to name them? Hey, Briar and Brian. Sounds like you guys want to name my dogs. You go ahead. I'll let you name my dogs. I'm still just going to call them my babies, but call them whatever you name them, and I'll put them down on a tag or something.
They always get called by their nicknames anyway, so babies works just fine.
Yeah, you call your dogs whatever you want. I'm not gonna name your dog. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, the sandwich is coming. Oh, I got variety pack of chips in the cupboard.
All right, I go wash my hands, and then I start making the sandwiches. Like I've got ketchup. I've got mustard and like mayonnaise and like cheese I found and some sandwich meat, and so I'm just like throwing.
You do this all the time at work. You make it in no time. They're probably a little bit more extravagant than people are expecting, but for you, it's just routine habit.
Okay.
What y'all want? We got turkey and roast beef, and I think we got some ham in there somewhere.
I'll say she made a couple of each. She's laid out a couple different sandwiches for you. She's probably even taken the chips and prepped them in a bowl.
Yeah, got it.
Hell of a spread.
Yeah, I think none of us have eaten, so it's probably good to get something in our stomachs.
You're really hungry.
I just grab one of the sandwiches and just start eating.
I swear to God, PB, if you make blood come out of the sandwich or something dumb, I'm gonna slap you so hard. Don't you dare ruin my turkey sandwich.
Fail.
It's not
Who
blood,
else
it's
takes a bite of
ketchup.
their sandwich? Who else eats? Come on.
I don't even check it. I just grab a sandwich and eat it.
Yep.
Start eating it.
Okay. Next.
Is there any turkey?
There is
My
Light
sandwiches
mayo.
start bleeding on me.
Do we need to roll over sandwich eating?
No. I'm rolling
Okay.
for something, though.
Yeah, you don't. I will. What? Oh my god! What a nerd! Just love it. All right. Yeah, I take a sandwich. I hand a turkey one to the professor.
This is
Brian.
Yeah, who eats first?
Oh, he did.
Okay. Theo? You gonna?
I mean, I'd take a seat. I'd look for if there's any coffee still made, and if there is, I'd pour that and sip at that first. Okay. I'm probably not thinking about eating right now, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I might be really hungry, but I'm probably not eating just yet.
Okay. What y'all doing?
Just chowing.
Yeah, I'm just eating.
Silently eating, listening to the sounds of other people's mouths munching, contemplating life.
Yeah, you guys are. How do you feel right now, actually?
A
How does everybody feel?
Confused and pissed.
Yeah.
Still probably pretty damn shaken up from before.
I think I'm feeling more because I did something I was familiar with, making the sandwiches, and the house, Trick's house, feels safe to me. So I think I feel a little more at ease than I was earlier.
I'm tired, but I'm afraid that I can't sleep.
Okay. 5 minutes goes by, and then your dogs stop. Their ears perk up, and they look at the garage. And then they kind of look back at you. They seem confused. One might maybe even whimper a little, like whine. And then they look back at the garage, and then they both bolt towards the garage door.
Do you keep more treats out in the garage?
No, they haven't whimpered since before I installed the doggy door. That's how they let me know they need to go outside. They haven't done that since. And
if there's pounding on that trunk, I might lose it.
Oh, maybe MMA came to her fucking senses and brought back the vehicle. Let's go have a look. I'd probably get
the garage door, I'm sure. All right.
Set the sandwich down and
wait.
Join.
Do you have a garage door opener in your vehicle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you'd hear it though. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's have a look anyways. They can hear better than we can anyways.
Yeah, everybody stay behind me. I go over to the garage and the garage door and I open it like I own the place because I do. What do I see?
The dogs run through the garage door, or like through the door that you've just opened into the garage. The garage door is closed. Emma has not returned with your vehicle. However, the dogs start jumping up, sort of, but not down, at nothing. And everybody can roll, please.
Oh, God.
Oh, good. That is a 1.
All right.
Is that 2 ones for you?
That's 2 1s.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow.
1 and a 90 and then a 1.
Oh, yeah, I got to read these out for people listening to the MP3 version. Sorry. Okay, so that was a 1 for Theo. Classy. Sorry, Brian did a 23, Briar did a 17, and Trick did an 87. So, Theo, Brian, and Briar, you see a tall, lanky, wiry, shadowy figure standing in the garage, sort of near the trunk. It doesn't look like any of the shadow things you remember seeing before.
Is it the shadowy thing that I've seen before?
No.
Okay.
Okay, and the one that I saw in my vision, that was the one she sees with the claws, right? Or at least from what I can guess.
From what you understand, yes.
It's not this one though. What I saw
It's
in my
not
vision.
this one, no.
Great.
So, as I'm saying this, it dawns on me. So, babies, what's going on? What the fuck you barking at? And then I look and I go, you guys are seeing something, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a different one though. Whoa. What is
Different how?
tall, lanky? It's not any of ours.
Does it look the same? Like have the same shape and stuff?
Shadowy figures, same as before. just a different one.
Hmm.
Kind of like wave at it.
Theo, when you rolled a 1. So when you look at this shadowy figure a little bit and you're staring at it as you hear Trick say, is it different? Is it the same? You start to see, it sounds crazy, but it sounds like you see an outline of a coat, like a winter dress coat, maybe? And that's about all you see before it then becomes back into that, like, shadowy form. But you're almost sure.
Would it look like a winter coat that the local PD would wear out and about? Okay.
Nope.
It looked like it was wearing a coat.
It's still there, right?
Yep, it's still there. Standing there.
Did it react at all to like?
No.
No.
I'm gonna say to it, can you hear me?
It nods.
Okay, that's not good. Or is it?
Do we know you?
It tilts its head a little.
Are you here to hurt us?
It shakes its head,
Okay.
but it does hesitate.
Do you guys have any questions for it? Like, you can obviously hear us.
Why are you here?
Well, has to be
Point
yes
to
or no.
something.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, did you say you pointed to something?
No, I was like telling it like point or something. Like, why are you here? Point or something.
It moves its head to the side.
Like another cocked eye, like kind of
Yeah.
a what?
Yeah.
Any ideas, Brian?
Yeah, I got one. Trick, do you have anything like in your garage on the walls, like like an ice chipper, shovels, large objects?
Yeah. I have all the tools that like a normal garage would have, but they have seen absolutely no use because you
Hanging on
Rick
coat,
hires
like-
people to do shit and they bring their own tools. He just thinks this is what a garage should look like.
Okay, all right, I have
love
an
him
idea.
so much.
Orange, like the screwed in rubber hooks on the walls, they're all hanging nice in a line.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing you
Never
have some
before
type
been
of.
used.
I'm guessing you have probably like the ice chippers, the metal with the metal flange at the end of it, the long one.
Like an ice pick.
Yeah, it's like the chip ice on a sidewalk. It's just a big flat
Oh,
metal.
I see. Yeah, just like a hoe but flat. Yeah, yeah.
Something like that you probably have, right? 'Cause of where
does
you
it
live.
snow here? I'm not sure. Like,
You said there was a winter, it got cold, right? Like,
yeah, but it snows. If it snows, it's kind of like Seattle. If it snows, it's very rare.
yeah, I probably wouldn't have one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd probably grab a rake or something. How's that sound? All right, I got an
Okay.
idea. All right, I'm done asking
That I
fucking
would-
questions.
Okay.
Well, do you have any chalk? I know.
I haven't taught school in a very long time, so
Professor, do you have any chalk just like in your pocket?
I like kind of pat my pockets for a second, like I don't
Yeah,
have
you do.
chalk. Oh,
You got a stub of
okay.
chalk.
It was like
Because you do actually use chalk. I remember we talked about that.
I do use
Yeah,
chalk.
you do.
It's usually in my like briefcase, which is in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have some on me.
It's like a tiny stub that you must have absentmindedly stuck in your
Yeah.
pocket.
So, Brian, before I think you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, can we just roll the chalk and see if it can pick it up and write something?
Yeah, let's remember the time that you threw a thing and I got hit in the face. Let's not repeat that.
Does anyone recognize it? Does it look like one of us? No. All right. Start asking this thing fucking questions, or I'm gonna start swinging.
Professor, just roll the chalk. We're gonna roll chalk to you. Can you write your name?
I I have the chalk in my palm and I walk up to it with like my hand out.
It shakes its head at you and takes a step back.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna work.
If we put it down, would you be able to grab it?
It shakes its head.
I don't know if it can interact with us.
I take one step forward toward it when I took a step back. Don't you move, you fuck.
Please don't anger this
It doesn't move.
spirit or whatever it is.
Anger? Oh, what? Is this gonna stand there idly looking all fucking weird and shit like everything else that's going on?
Or tear us open.
Oh, what do you mean tear us fucking open? All they do is sit here. The shadows of other people. The other fucking dimensional thingy wings. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna hit it if it doesn't start fucking talking.
This one doesn't seem like a bad one though. Like, ask it. I asked it.
A bad one? Doesn't seem like a bad one. Everything we've run into doesn't make any fucking sense. Everything about this is bad. There's a dead person in the trunk, Briar. Did you forget about the dead person?
It keeps
And this is
disappearing.
looming around the dead person.
I know, but the dead body is gone.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a good shadow. It's a good fucking shadow.
And by the way, I've walked inside, and however long it takes, I've come back out with a bottle of whiskey.
Did you leave the dogs, or did you let them come in?
Or the dogs ran
they're
up.
out here with these three. I
Yeah,
I
leave
don't
them?
mind.
Okay.
They feel safe.
Yep.
Like with these guys.
Okay, you come back with a bottle of whiskey.
Brian.
What? What?
Calm down.
Oh, what? You're gonna woo me with a fucking bottle of alcohol? What am I, a baby looking for fucking milk?
You're sure whining like one.
Why? We're not getting anywhere. We can keep sitting here and staring at this fucking thing, or we start acting.
Well, first of all, I can't see what you guys are looking at. Second of all, calm heads make better decisions. And I don't want you to go swinging the rake around in case this thing doesn't like it and decides to do ghost stuff to us, whatever the fuck that may be.
Fuck. Fine. So I throw the rake down and I probably lean up against the opposite wall of the garage behind the shadow. So the other side, like there's the door, other side where I'm beyond the car, other wall, kind of like where it was kind of stepping back, I guess, on the other side of it, just
Okay.
against the wall, watching it.
Do you take a drink?
No. No.
I want to try something, Trick, because apparently touching things seems to do stuff. I just go and touch his arm because I want to see if he can then see the shadow.
Okay.
Touch Trick's arm?
Yeah, I touch Trick's arm.
Oh, I thought you meant you touched the shadow's arm.
Oh, no. I touched Trick's arm.
I'm just going to let that out for a second. Whew. Okay,
Oh.
all right.
Your face.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. I have a terrible poker face. I was like, keep it together, peeps. All right. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
What are you thinking right now? You're purposely thinking you want Trick to be able to see this?
Yeah, I want him to see it so that, because, like, it sucks when all of us can't see the thing and trying to explain and figure things out. So I want him to see this.
Okay. Trick, you feel maybe a slight tingle on your arm where she touches you. Like maybe you get a little bit of goosebumps. Maybe the hairs stand up. And that's it. You don't see anything.
Can you see it?
I got nothing, kiddo.
All right. It was worth a shot.
Are her hands hot or warm, cold?
Very warm. They feel nice and warm. To you.
The shadow, was it standing next to the trunk?
Yes.
And the dogs like ran up to it. Were they jumping up on it or just around it?
They did kind of what they did when they greeted you. They didn't jump up on it. They're very well trained. But they kind of did the, somebody's here and we're going to interact and look at them.
And they did a friendly interaction. No growling, no nothing.
No growling, no nothing. Yep. Just kind of there. And now they're backed up and kind of sitting there. They're not on alert or anything.
Trick. Do you have any friends that wear long winter coats? Someone that the dogs may know.
Dogs only know me, Professor.
All right. They didn't interact negatively with this. That's why I'm wondering.
They're good dogs.
There's something about dogs sensing evil in mythologies, being able to note demons and possession and vampires, things of that nature. They didn't do anything of that. They acted as though it was a friendly.
Yeah, they behaved as if that empty space that I'm seeing is just another person like you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
A long coat, you said? What kind of coat was that?
Like a winter jacket, almost like a pea coat or something.
Like, did it look like part of it? Does it look like a part of a uniform? Like he's from the Navy or something?
No, nothing. Civilian looking. You saw it for a moment.
Whereabouts are they standing?
Right next to the trunk.
Like, I'm gonna like
trunk.
walk until they stop me. Like, I'm gonna try and stand where it's standing. Right about.
I don't know if I'd touch it.
Don't touch it.
You're gonna try to stand right where it's standing?
Stopped if you get close, like you're near it, don't move forward.
Why don't touch it? It didn't do anything before.
Someone is linked to this somehow. You touch it, you might disappear.
Points at Briar when you say that.
This isn't the one you saw?
No, I've never seen this figure before. Like it's tall, but it's not. No, it's not.
Hold on a minute.
Briar?
Of course what? You said of course? Of course what?
It pointed at me when the professor said that.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Linked to a person. How do you know Briar?
It cocks its head at you again.
Do you know her? And I point at Briar.
It shakes its head.
Something's...
Is there something about me that brings you here?
It nods.
Brian, you want to help me out here? What is it doing?
It's just standing there pointing at fucking Briar and turning its head like a fucking puppy dog.
What did it answer?
It didn't answer shit. Because it can't fucking speak.
It confirmed it's here because of her.
Oh, it did. How to do that? It just like
nodded its head.
All right.
It seems to be able to nod, point, be confused, and shake its head no.
It bends down here at this point and grabs the piece of chalk, right? Because you set it down and rolled it to him.
Yep, after it didn't take it.
Yep, it picks up the piece of chalk, no problem, as you'll notice.
What the fuck?
And it draws on your garage floor. It draws a line very slowly. It is incredibly straight, like insanely perfectly straight. And then it stands up slowly, looks at you, and then hops over the line. And waits.
It went to the other side of the line.
Do you want us to cross the line?
It shakes its head and points again at Briar.
You want me to cross the line?
Shakes his head again.
It might be trying...
If I left, would you guys leave everybody alone?
It disappears.
Oh, great.
And I because I was waiting for the ghost to answer in real time. Because I would immediately say, like, Briar, you ain't going nowhere, honey. Come on. We gotta stay together.
It just left.
It's my fault. Then I don't want... This is my fault.
There's no fault. No blame.
I'm like crouching down near this line that's perfectly straight.
What are you doing with it?
Looking at it right now. So in the garage, because it was a 3-car garage, I think you said, Trick?
Yes.
Yeah. And like my car is like probably the second or third on the left, I'm assuming, just out of the way.
Yeah.
In relation to that, did it draw the line, like if bisecting the trunk like this, like if this is the trunk of the car like this, or did it do a parallel line to the trunk?
It was perpendicular.
Okay, so like it was on this side, it drew it, and then went to the other side?
That's right.
Like away from us?
Like where it was with the
Where
trunk.
I'm on his side, basically.
Yes, towards the wall.
Yeah.
And it looked at
Okay.
you when it hopped over.
At me?
Well, I just mean it was looking at you guys in your direction
okay.
when it hopped over.
All right.
Check the trunk.
The
It's
trunk
this line.
opens when you say that, Briar.
What in the
Hey.
fuck? I instinctually like put my hands out to like hold people back. Like
I walk slowly over to like look inside.
Like peering up from the line. Why did that open? It can't do that. There's no latch on the inside. It's one of those, it's too old of a car. Is there anything in the trunk?
Yeah, the dead body's still there.
Okay. At least we have some consistency.
Try to get rid of the body.
Now, we've been hungry, really hungry, like 12-hour worth hungry, you said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
How's that body doing?
you're all great.
No.
No, the
Professor-
body.
Oh, how's the body doing?
How's the corpse
Hello.
doing?
Oh yeah, man, it reeks. It's real bad.
Starting to smell.
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of this thing now.
Yes, we do. Need to get rid of my car probably too.
Maybe we should just do it.
I don't think that's a good idea, Professor. At least not yet.
It's got it's got a reeking body in it. Blood
Right.
in there.
Right.
We can keep it.
But here's the thing, though. We got to do a CSI washdown on this fucking thing. If we're going to do what I suggested with that grave, are we going to do that?
I don't think any amount of bleach, even if we get rid of the body, is going to clean up the residue, like the kind of stuff they have these days. Maybe getting rid of the car isn't a bad idea.
I mean, like burning it or something. That's what I meant.
You're going to keep the car, Professor. That's the problem. Because they find an abandoned vehicle, they're going to investigate it.
Right.
They find a burned up vehicle, they're going to wonder why it got burned up. You keep driving that
Go
thing,
in a lake.
less suspicious.
If you want to put her in the grave at this point, I'm sick of seeing this thing. It smells. I want it. Let's just get rid of it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go grab that newspaper article.
Okay. And you want to check where the burial is or the name,
Yeah.
so you can find
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. You can tear it right out if you want.
I'll
Take it with
be
you.
in the garage going through shelving units, grabbing anything I can find. Probably the things I'd be looking for primarily is rope, tarp, and a earth breaking shovel.
He has all of these things actually. They look brand new. The tarp's never been used before, for sure. Still folded.
And if you reach for the shovel, Oh, never mind. I go to say something and I stop myself. I was like, I was going to say we don't need the shovel because the hole's already dug. But we would like to cover it up first.
What if we just buried it in the woods, like in your backyard, like instead of?
All manner of things find out there. Dogs, wolves,
I know.
hikers, whatever.
All right, let's
This
do it.
way the body's with another body.
Let's just fucking do it.
So we're agreed then. We're all in this together. We're not going to go to the cops or nothing. I just want to make sure, because I'm good either way. I just want to know that we all agree on this.
Unfortunately, I think
Well,
going to the cops now won't do us any good. The body disappeared at the time we were broken down in the woods.
we got a loose end.
Emma.
Nursey Poo is in the wind.
I don't think she'll say anything. I think it freaked her out too much. I don't think she would want to admit it.
You're talking about the person who didn't tell us anything and then stole Trick's vehicle, gave us the finger on the way out. No, she's not going to talk to anybody. No. Come on now. Snap out of it.
Well, what do you want to do? We got to just trust that she's not going to do something.
The longer we wait here, the worse it gets. Let's get rid of the body. There's a small window because after the whole thing's done at the cemetery, and everyone's gone, in comes in the guy. They cover the hole. That's it. There's your window. Very short. Pack your shit, guys. Let's go. Trick, if you got bleach, grab it.
All right.
Air freshener? Do you have like a Lysol?
I got all that stuff.
Is it like in the kitchen under the sink or
Oh
something?
yeah, it's exactly where you would think it would be.
Okay. I run and grab my bag and throw Lysol, and I grab bleach.
Yeah. As you, if you open like under the sink, you notice that like not only are they like all like pretty much new and full, they're all faced. Like the labels face out.
I love him.
I know. I think Briar looks at it and goes like she thinks like, wow, he's got a really nice house, and like just is grabbing Lysol and the bleach and then coming
the
out.
Arrested Development model home.
Yes.
That's perfect.
I'm probably still crouching or have gone back after shutting the trunk and looking at this line again. At one point, I'd probably trace it. Just kind of like do this and see if smudging the chalk or doing anything does anything at all.
Roll, please.
Damn it. That is a 62.
62. All right. As you trace over this line here on the ground, you start to hear that whispering again. And for some reason, you get a little ways down the line and you just smudge it. You can't help yourself. You smudge it just a little bit. And then you hear a conversation that hasn't happened yet. And you know it hasn't happened yet. Whereas last time, if you remember, you felt you'd been here before and you'd done this 100 times before. This conversation you can barely make out. You get this impending doom feeling. It has yet to come. And then it's gone.
Do I remember anything from the conversation? It just sounds like people are talking kind of out of my earshot.
Sounds like people are talking kind of out of your earshot. But you know, in your heart, body, all of it, you know, it has yet to come.
Is he the only one that hears it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd pick up the piece of chalk and put it back in my pocket. That's it.
Please add enchanted chalk to your inventory.
Ooh.
Okie doke.
Hey, Professor, that's nice chalk. Where'd you get it?
I don't know, but it's enchanted.
The chalk of truth.
This nub will lead me to the end of days.
Okay.
All right.
The chalk lines of time.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Packing up the vehicle, putting
Okay.
tarp in the back seat, shovel going right down the center. So the head of the shovel's toward the back window. The shaft would be going down to like where the manual stick would be if there was one in this vehicle, which is not. It's not a Mac, if I recall.
It is.
So it's sitting there in the center. Obviously, I'm not putting anything in the trunk with the greasy area, and just loading up as much as I can while leaving room for us to sit.
Yeah, I bring the bleach and the Lysol, and I look at Brian. We better cover this up because God forbid we get pulled over. This doesn't look good. Put the tarp over. Let's put the tarp over all of it.
I probably just put it at the base of where our legs are. Since there probably could be like what, like a 4-liter type of jug of bleach, so we can just put our feet around it at the floor there.
Okay.
The only thing that would be like visually like, ooh, is that shovel that obviously it's just too long to shove anywhere besides the trunk.
Okay. It is 3 a.m. as you guys get into the car. Does anybody want to do anything before you guys get into the car?
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, sorry.
All right. I think.
I do. I'd probably run in this house. I'd probably grab a small bottle of something from his liquor cabinet. One of those unopened bottles he has, probably like a little short Mickey or what have you. Unless, of course, you have that bottle still on you, Trick.
Well, I gave it to you because you grabbed it.
I was across the garage. I didn't know you actually gave it to me. Okay.
You grabbed it and walked over to the garage, or the other side, I thought.
No, I actually, I told him that I didn't want to drink. Okay. Okay, sure, I have it, I guess. That works. I'll probably go to the bathroom looking for anything to keep me awake. Whether that be any type of medication or something like that, like just to perk me up. Because we haven't slept in forever. I'm getting really tired.
Yep, I bet Trick probably has some perk me up pills. Tell us about what you have in your cabinet, Trick.
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
No, I have Xanax, and the rest of it is pretty run-of-the-mill shit.
Okay.
Okay.
There was really
If I found nothing there, the second thing I would do is probably go for something a little more mellow, but would perk up anyways. Is probably go to the fridge and look for like an energy drink or something that would bolt me.
Lots of those.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd probably grab one of those then, and I'd probably dump half of it into the sink, and then put alcohol on the rest of it.
Roll.
Yep.
You unconsciously grabbed a bottle of scotch. Without even thinking about it. There was that one left on the counter table. So you're dumping out this energy drink, and you go to pull out this whiskey here, and then you see the scotch on the counter. And you stop, and you put the whiskey down, you grab the scotch, and you fill up the rest of this energy drink with the scotch.
Just do it like a motion and don't even really think about it? Okay. Just okay. I would probably sit in the kitchen, just leaning against the island and just drinking it as fast as I can, taking breaks, breathing a little bit, and then drinking more as fast as I can to bring it down.
Roll privately for me.
Don't mix scotch and energy drinks. Please don't do that.
It's the seesaw fun. Uppers and downers, uppers and downers.
No, that's fine. I'm just talking the scotch, man. It's going to be good if what's the Trix has it.
I wouldn't have grabbed it. I grabbed the whiskey and then I just grabbed scotch. I guess so.
Come on.
I wasn't in control here.
Okay, so as you're drinking this, you instantly you feel really warm. You feel great, actually. You're not hungry. You're kind of energized. You feel confident, not so scared as you were 10 minutes ago. In fact, you got this. You can bury this bitch. This is not a problem. You are totally in control.
All right, let's go. Let's go. And I probably walk to the garage and get ready to go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm already in the fucking car. Let's do it.
I don't think we made coffee, Trick? I need something to.
There was.
I've already sat down
There
and
was
asked.
a bunch of coffee made from earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably some still left in the pot. It might be cold because it turns off
Do you
automatically.
have a thermos or anything? I was like, I'm already getting out.
Cups, like,
Sure. All right. And I just run quickly out to grab a bunch of coffee.
Okay.
Probably chug some beforehand and then bring a to-go cup and run back.
Okay.
I still have not eaten. I have basically
You're so
spaced out
tired.
and forgotten.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is like your everyday, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it honestly feels pretty normal.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything else? I know Briar's sitting in the car ready to go. She's probably
I've
like
sat in the car.
sitting there antsy.
I'm thinking like
I'm in-
everybody's taking their sweet ass time right now.
now,
In the
yeah,
passenger
as,
seat.
as soon as everybody's together, I want to talk to him.
All right. Is everybody cool to get in the car now? Who sits where?
Before we get into the car.
Oh, sure.
Oh, before you get in the car, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. I wanted to bring this up. I'm fully willing and able to do what needs to be done by myself. You guys don't need to be with me. I can drive the car, put the body in the grave, cover it up with a little bit of dirt. Come on back. We'll wash the car out. We can do that together when I come back. But if I get pulled over or for any reason, I'm not going to drive crazy or nothing, but who knows? Be best if it was just me. I'm good with the cops here. I'm good with people. So it's up to you. You can come with if you want, but I'm offering. I can do this. Might be better that way. But I won't leave until you say it's all right.
I look at him and I walk around the car and get into the passenger seat.
All right, then.
I think we're in this together. At this point, if we split up, they're going to get tied anyway. Also, it's my car. You get caught, it's still my car.
I hear you.
I would just get in the back right. Wouldn't say a thing.
And do me a favor. Buckle your fucking seatbelts.
Did you want to drive or did you want me to drive?
I'll drive. If that's all right with you, Professor. It is your car.
It's fine. Again, remember the 5 pumps of the gas. Hold the ignition 5 seconds. It'll
Right.
kick in. Let it sit for a minute.
I had one of these or something like this in high school. I had to do some tricks to get it to run, so I'm familiar.
I take the passenger seat.
Yep. I before I get in, I go to the son of a, and then you hear me say this, son of a bitch.
What?
Nothing. I have to open the garage door. I have to back it out, hit the garage door again, and then jump over the sensor on my way out in order to get the garage door closed. And now, motherfucker. So I go back in the house. I unlock the back door because I don't have my fucking keys. She took them. So I tell them I'm doing that. It's like, all right, well, she's got my keys, so I got to go unlock the back door and when we come back here so we can get back in. I'm going to open the garage door, back the car out, push the button on the garage door, and come out the front door. I'm not going to fucking jump over the sensor. That's a stupid idea. I'm just going to come out the front door and lock it behind me.
Just let me back the car out.
All right. I hit the garage door.
I get out, back the car out.
And then you guys do tradesies once you're in the driveway, right?
Yeah, once he's back to me after everything shut up, I get back in the passenger.
I'll always come back to you, Professor. Yeah, once he's back in the driveway, I hit the garage door, and hopefully it shuts.
Yeah, it shuts, no problem. I will
Okay,
say though, your dogs did follow you in to the house, and you,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you told them to stay here rather than go trap them in the garage when you left.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah.
they're
No,
not-
and I make sure to fill up their food bowl because I gave them a treat, but I never fed them.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I grabbed the can of gourmet gourmet dog food, and I hit the electric can opener, and they fucking know what that means.
Yeah, they come running. Oh yeah, so excited to eat this gourmet dog
and I
food.
just scoop it out with a spoon, put it in their respective bowls, and unlock the back door. And as I walk by, I remember like something is bothering me, and like, oh, computer's on. I gotta shut that off before I leave. So I go to the computer. I go to power down, and then I hit the front door.
I left the browser open, by the way.
You did leave the browser open.
Yeah.
You just did something called a hunch. So I'm going to ask you to do a hunch roll for me.
Explain that to me, because I read it in the book a little bit, but I can't remember.
I'm opening it. I'm ready. Okay. Hunch roll is a percentile roll that you get to make and then set aside to use for the next time you need a skill check.
How do you acquire those?
Well, you did something that I'm rewarding you for doing something like clever or something that you had a hunch. You were like, oh, okay. And then you followed through on that. You're like, oh shit, something's bothering me. What is it?
Oh, like inspiration.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, cool. Excellent. Is there a place on the character sheet to mark hunches? Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I put something like that in like the magic section when I got
that's a good idea.
Point.
Just go
so
ahead
it's just
and put one
even though it's not actually magic or anything.
Or there might be a box for you to check. Hold on.
There is no box.
Okay. All right. Just go ahead and put it in the magic section.
Yep. I put one hunch roll.
Yep. Sounds
You
good.
said I get a re-roll one roll?
Well, you roll it now, and then you save that roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can use it in place of something
Yep.
at your choice. Oh.
Yep. Now,
so
I will
this
read
is good.
something.
Okay.
Note, you cannot always control when you use this, so don't try to hang on to it too long, or you may lose it on a meaningless situation.
Oh, so you can decide.
You can
when it
decide,
goes
or
off.
I can decide when it goes off. So they say basically don't hold on to it for too long, otherwise I may trigger it.
Gotcha. Ooh. My hunch roll is a 67.
Okay.
Oh, man. I was hoping it was 69.
I do too, because, yeah, I have plans. Okay.
Okay. 67. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yep. So I turn off the computer.
Yep.
You said the browser was still open or whatever?
Yes, the browser was still open to the email to see if there was anything back.
Okay. Do I see anything? Is there anything new?
Nope.
Okay. Close it. Shut it down. Head outside. Lock the door. Close it behind me.
Okay. And then you guys
Get in the
the
driver's
car.
seat.
Yep. Okay. You close the garage. You're on your
Let's
way
go.
with a dead body in the trunk.
See, the funny thing is, the thing you might not realize, Trick wants to go to the police. It would be the better choice.
So did the
I think
professor.
both of you wanted to go.
Both of us wanted to,
Yeah.
but the majority were like, "Don't fucking do that." So we're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, it's out of our wheelhouse." Sure.
I mean, to be fair, some weird shit. I don't know if I would go to the police. However, that's, I think, where we're going to take our break, which is a little early today. But lately, we've been taking it later. So we're about 10 minutes early, so we'll go ahead and take the break now. And we'll kick back up when you guys are driving to the cemetery.
Perfect.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Okay, so we'll be right back. If you have not done so, please follow all of these wonderful people. And if you have a Twitch Prime, please consider using it on one of them. We'll be back in a minute. In the meantime, stretch your legs, take a bathroom break, wash your piss mittens before you come back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're ready to dive right back in. Hope you enjoyed your break. It's the last one you're gonna... No, I'm kidding. I can't even pretend to...
Honestly, you said, I hope you're ready to die. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you know, I heard that too.
You're driving merrily on the road. Roll!
There we go. Okay, so you guys are driving to the cemetery. I need to make some rolls. And we're gonna have Trick is driving, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Trick. I need you to roll 4 times for me.
Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 65, 14, 97, 36.
Okay. As you're driving along this stretch of road, has Trick been to the cemetery before?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
He comes here every Father's Day.
Okay. So you know your way.
Mm-hmm.
You, in fact, also probably know the best route to get there where you might not run into anyone because you go so often. Is Trick the type to take a scenic route just so he can think? Like, when he drives, what is it like for him? Does
This
he just,
time
like,
or any old time?
Just usually when he goes to the cemetery. Does he drive with a purpose or does he like to just drive?
Oh, it's straight there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so then you probably take the same route you normally take. And you're about 5 minutes away. And you see a car that is parked with a door ajar. Do you slow down?
Sam, we're 5 minutes away from the
5
cemetery.
minutes away, and
Okay,
there's
okay.
a car on the side of the road. One of the doors is open. Lights are not on.
Nope.
Okay.
Not today, Satan.
Okay. Then you go ahead and drive in. You pull up to the cemetery.
There's nothing else suspicious about the car at all. Just the door's
Nope,
open.
just the door's
Okay.
open.
Yep.
Now you guys arrive at the
I
cemetery.
do
What do you
yeah. Before we get there, I look in the clipping. I'm not. You know what? I'm not really sure if they do it in the clipping or not and tell you like where the bear or if they just tell you the cemetery.
They
or
just tell
tell
you the cemetery,
on
yeah.
the plot. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have to.
So I got to
look
kind of
around.
drive around the cemetery and look for like a bar, like the roped off whatever.
That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and use notice. You're gonna roll a notice check for me. And
Okay.
anybody else, if you're looking out the car and looking for any signs, everybody can roll notice for me.
Okay.
Or whatever
Yeah.
your notice is.
I'll use uncanny sight.
Okay.
93.
You're so tired and
Wah, wah.
hungry. You just can't focus, really.
Yeah.
And that's Professor Theo. Everyone else, though, very clearly, about 5 minutes in as you're driving around, you notice a fresh mound of dirt. You don't see any machinery around that might imply that they're going to put that dirt somewhere, but you do see a fresh mound of dirt.
Is it? It's on like the same like a plot
It's
where
on
a
a
plot would
grave.
be?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fresh. And we'll say, Brian and Briar, you notice the name that Trick mentioned in the article on the tombstone.
That's it.
I missed the wind though, so good thing we brought the shovel. All right.
Shit.
Let's park it around the side somewhere, not near the main entry. We can walk around, get the stuff with us, bring the supplies with us, and let's get to it.
You mean a fresh mound of dirt, like a grave was just filled in?
That's correct.
All right. Well, the dirt will be easy to move, but we'll be here a little bit longer. You know what? I checked the article. What, and it said what date
It was
it
today.
being buried?
Yeah.
Was that?
It was today.
It wasn't yesterday.
No, it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was the service. Today was the burial.
Wait a
Can I-
goddamn
Okay,
minute.
Can
Hold
I
on.
look around and? Oh.
If I fucked that up, I need to fix it because there's nothing weird about that. I think that's correct, right? Chat, call me on my bullshit. Pretty sure that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's right. It was today was the burial because we were hoping that the grave would still be open and
Yeah.
not covered up yet.
That's right.
And
But
the
it's 3
ceremony
a.m.
was the day
now,
before.
so yeah. Okay. All right.
Can I look around and see if there's another plot that might have a hole that's pre-dug and that we don't have to disturb?
Okay. Briar, you have something you can use here. Do you want to use your bullshit or not?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and roll. You can choose to have it secret or not. All right. You know, it's funny. Most of your life, sometimes what you want to happen just happens. And you're kind of feeling that way right now. Super confident, like the next thing you just say out loud is gonna happen. Tell us what happens, Briar.
I look around for a grave that's close, that's dug, but not covered yet. And I see there's one just slightly off in the distance. I think we should bury her over there. And I point.
Well, what's over there?
A freshly dug grave that we don't have to dig up. If we dig this up, they're gonna know. Look at how pristine this shit is. That one's... We're able to... Let's go do that one.
It's a good idea. I think she's right. Plus, we'll be dirty, and if we get pulled over,
It is raining ever so slightly.
that's less suspicious.
If we get wet dirt and try to shovel it back in, it's gonna be all over the grass around this. They're gonna know something was up here.
Yeah. And if it's open and there's a grave and a coffin there, we don't have to even bury it. They'll bury it for us. They'd be more suspicious if we buried it. Mm-hmm. No shovel work.
Trick, Brian, are you guys...
Explain that to me again, Professor. What'd
Open
you-
grave.
Yeah.
Coffin in the open grave. And I kind of motion to the trunk. Her in with the coffin. Seal it back up. Walk away.
Now,
Don't bury it.
now hold on a minute. They lower the coffin and bury it on the same day. The hole's dug, but nothing's in there.
I'm gonna start walking towards the grave,
Okay.
and if I look down, is there a coffin in it?
Do you want there to be?
Is there like a backhoe next to it?
Do you want there to be?
I'm trying to remember. Didn't Brian say he knew the caretaker?
Yep.
Yes.
I do want it there to be not a backhoe. It's gonna be too loud. I want there to be a coffin in the grave.
Okay. And that's it?
Yes.
Okay. Roll. There's a coffin in the grave. And you
There's a
need to
coff-
mark
Yeah.
you need to mark on your sheet another tally on the you know what to unlock the you know what.
The one that you added?
Yep. You should be
Okay.
4 out of 5 now.
Okay. I want to hop down and open it.
Well, hold on. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
no,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
we were still discussing how and what to do. We don't, like, you have to tell us why you want us to go over there.
well, I want to see if there's a body already in the coffin.
She just walked over like to the
Yeah.
grave.
Oh, we pulled over. I didn't even think we pulled over yet.
And then
Oh, I
we had
thought
pulled
we-
over and parked. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I assume we drove
You
by
just, like,
and saw the
slowly
mound of
drove.
dirt
Yeah,
where the
okay.
grave. Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll get out of the. Trick, can you just stop here for a second and I'll let I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna walk over to the grave, and I'm gonna jump down in it, and I want to see if there's a body already inside the coffin.
Yeah. Well, here's,
in a fucking
here's how it would work. I would pull over. You would get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ask you quietly but tersely, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And I'm gonna say, "Fucking trust me," and I'm gonna walk over to the grave, and I'm gonna jump down in it, and I'm gonna see if there's a fucking body in there.
I'm like fucking hustling after you to see what the fuck is going on, and like kind of like whispering at you. I'm like, "What? Hey, slow down! What the?" What? And
Yes,
then when
stay
we
in
get
the
there,
Out of the car?
you have jumped the fuck in. Yeah, I follow her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would probably take off my coat because it's slightly raining and I know it might get muddy. So I throw my coat in the back. I can get it off. Like in the back seat. I grab the tarp and
I'm
shovel.
a child. Okay. All right.
And I'm sitting in the car.
You stay in the car. What are you doing? Are you watching them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting there watching and kind of just looking around.
Why is Theo staying in the car?
Doesn't want to leave the car unattended, especially with this body still in it.
All right. Okay. So you guys are at the grave now. Briar has jumped in. It's kind of like almost like she's in a weird, I don't want to say trance because she's fully aware, but she's driven. She is going straight for this grave that she just randomly saw, and she's going to open this, she's going to pry open this casket. She does CrossFit though, so she's going to roll for me, and if she gets under her body skill governing stat, it'll be fine.
Not a secret roll, just a regular roll.
Yeah, just a regular one. What's your body?
60.
60. Okay. So you struggle. You can barely get this open. It looks like it's been properly closed shut. You're going to have to use something to get it open.
Briar, what in the hell are you doing?
Do you have like a crowbar or something? Get the shovel.
You saw what we brought with us. I don't got no goddamn crowbar.
Well, do you have get the shovel? I gotta pry this open. We're gonna put her in. We're gonna seal it. And we're gonna go.
I had the shovel and tarp with me. I would just hand down the shovel.
Okay. I take the shovel and I put it like I kind of stick it in the crevice and I start like using it like a lever.
Okay, roll one more time for me. This time you're going to have to get under. Okay. There you go. Trick, are you helping her, you said? Or are you just watching her do this?
I'm kind of like like what?
Yeah, like what
This
the
is
hell are you
not
doing?
what we're thinking of doing. So, I mean, yeah, if push comes to shove, if I see her struggling, I'll help.
Yeah, she's struggling. She can't do this
Yeah.
without you.
I can't get this. Come help me.
God damn it. All right.
Okay, roll. You just need to basically get under 30 or 30 or under. Oh, shit.
45.
Okay. They're struggling. Brian, you going to help
I
them?
jumped down. Yep.
All right. Roll for me, please. All right, you guys are going to open this casket. Finally, after a lot of prying, maybe a couple of minutes, now you're all soaking wet. You open this casket. There is a body in here. It's a very old woman. She's got her makeup on, pristine outfit, nothing too strange. None of you recognize her.
Okay.
What is her name on the gravestone or the headstone?
Ooh. Oh, I can't use an NPC. That makes me an asshole. Hold on.
I mean, you could.
We're gonna go with Maggie Willowbean.
Poof. I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna look at the gravestone, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do the sign of the cross. Be like, Maggie, thank you for sharing your coffin, and I start pushing her over in the coffin to make room.
All right. What is Trix and Brian's reaction to Briar's just sudden determination in this situation?
It's like I notice it,
Yeah.
but I don't think I would react to it because what she's doing right now is helpful. I'll bring it up later for sure.
Okay.
But right now, like, if she's getting shit done, I ain't gonna interrupt that.
How does it make you feel?
It makes me
Yeah.
It makes me feel like maybe I'm not the strongest one here, like mentally. Like, yeah.
What about you, Brian?
I feel like she's on board now, just to get something done here and get rid of this body. So I'm all in. I'm actually kind of not happy, but relieved that it's instead of sitting around and talking about, and trying to spark up conversations about these weird shit. I'm just glad that it's like motion's happening. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm all in with it.
I like that it's being treated as like business and not like emotionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I take her lead.
Okay.
I would go back to the car, and I look as I'm walking back to the car, or hustling back to the car, not running outright, but like,
Okay.
fast walking. I look around to see if there's any better place to pull the car in that's not on in the graveyard itself, because sorry, I don't want to leave tire marks on the graveyard.
Wow. I didn't even think about that because it's raining. You're right.
Ooh.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure.
Notice, check it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Theo is nodded off.
Okay.
Ooh, under my skill.
Ooh.
9.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a 9. Okay.
Shit.
So the safest route is probably to pull around, keep the car moving, look like it was going in a circle, like just around the graveyard, and maybe have it stop 15, 20 feet away. Like perhaps they were there to see someone else. I was going to say the person who died, the kid, because that just happened today. So we'll just say that you move the car that way as if you're going to come out to see that. And then roll to hide.
Okay.
So, because I'm assuming you're going to try to carry this body out. Are you doing it alone, or are you going to...
I've probably climbed out of the grave, and I'm just determined.
Okay,
like,
keep in
standing
mind, this is like 8 feet down now, right?
Okay.
To climb out of this grave, someone's going to have to help you out, or you're going to have to...
I'm still in there.
CrossFit. Yeah, he's still in there, and it's
now,
raining.
hold on a minute.
Yeah.
The grave itself is 6 feet. You put a coffin on top of it, that's like 2 more feet. So like between there is like 4
4
like,
feet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm pulling the car around first, and then I was gonna go fetch him.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just wait till Trick comes and gets us.
Because this isn't where we originally planned to park.
Right.
And I'm looking at how they sealed the coffin, and I'm going to see if I can somehow make it look like it's still sealed and stuff when we close it.
It will not look like it's still sealed. You had to break it open to get it open.
Okay.
But you can close it.
Does anybody know how they seal coffins?
One thing at a time.
Well, like I'm like actually asking.
Oh, I thought you were asking out loud. I don't know.
No. I'm gonna look it up.
No, I don't think they. I think it's just like a car door, right? It just latches shut.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
they don't
Okay.
seal.
All right.
broke
So
the
I
latch.
pull the car. I walk the 20 feet to the fresh fucking grave that my friends are in. Well, first of all, I get to the car and the professor has nodded off.
Yeah. In the passenger seat.
Okay. I open the door. If he doesn't wake up, he doesn't wake up. I don't know if he'll be much help anyway.
Okay. Yeah, he's sleeping, so you just let him sleep.
Just let him sleep. Yep.
Okay.
I turn the car off. I think about looking in the trunk first before, and I do. I stop myself and I'm like, let's just fucking see if this thing is still in here. And I just pop the trunk, just crack it a little bit to see if the body's still in there.
Her eyes, still wide, are staring at you.
Jesus God, that every time creeps me out. Yeah, I mean, if you could see like a microscopic close-up, you'd see like goosebumps and like the hair like stand up, like Jesus Christ. But she's still there, so I shut it quietly. Go back and fetch Brian and Briar.
Okay. There are a bunch of you here, but it's raining, so I'm gonna each have you roll once. This is gonna count for out and back to the car, without getting so much dirt on you. Okay, we've got a 60, 70, and a 33. You struggle.
Double.
Oh, that's right. Matched roll. Okay, this is so exciting. That's wow, every time. It's you every time.
I think you've only gotten the matched rolls. Is that right?
Yeah, he's the only
So
one
far,
that's
yeah.
been matched. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Now, for those listening, a matched roll makes the action you are attempting more dramatic, but whether that is good or bad depends on whether it was a success or failure. So this was a success. So, Trick, tell us how you single-handedly pull Briar and Brian out of the grave without getting any mud on them.
Let's see. It's actually quite a good question, because we have a tarp.
Yeah.
So I just ask, like, grab part of the tarp and like throw it over the corner of the grave.
And you pull them up on the tarp.
Pull them up, yeah. They
Okay.
and they like kind of slide along the tarp as like I'm trying to help them out. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Are you guys gonna bring this body together?
Yeah, I'm laser focused. I'm just headed to the trunk.
Okay.
I bring the tarp with us to the trunk because we put the body in that first.
All right. Tell me how you do this. Tell me how you take this body out, put it in the tarp.
Lay the tarp on the ground by the trunk, and before we get there, like before we even take the body out, I tell the guys, all right, when we do this, we do it real quick. We do it efficiently. We roll the tarp out in front of the trunk, open the trunk. I get on the head, Brian and Briar. You get on the feet, lift out of the trunk, lay it on the tarp, roll it up like a burrito. Or not, excuse me, don't roll it up. Lay it on the tarp, and then we're gonna grab corners of the tarp with her laying in the middle, like a stretcher kind of, but we just grab the corners of it, and then we carry it over there and lay it in there.
I just silently start grabbing her and start pulling her in the trunk.
Same.
Both of you roll when you touch her. Oh,
Critical success. That's a
critical
1
success.
for Briar. And you got a 9, Pax?
Briar,
Yep.
Brian got a 9. All right. So, yeah, you guys, nothing happens when you pick up this body. You're determined. You just like grab it. You follow his instructions perfectly. You guys are probably a little... I don't know how you feel about it, but Briar all of a sudden, who was nervous and, you know, kind of stumbling over her words earlier, now is just without hesitation picking up this body, doing what needs to be done. It's quite the change.
And so I mean, I'm assuming we just get her out of the car.
Yep.
Put her on the tarp, wrap her up, and I grab one of the legs and I just look at Brian and Trick and wait for them to pick up their body part, so we can start bringing.
Well, we're not touching the body itself.
No, it's like in the tarp already.
Yep, we're just grabbing the corners, and she's like in the slit.
Okay. Well, I grab the corner of the tarp.
These were incredible. Yeah, you guys grab the tarp. Describe what it's like putting this body in the grave.
I get right over and I drop myself down into the grave, and I just grab her leg and I start trying to pull her down.
Okay. You pull her into this. Yeah. Go ahead.
And I'm going to try by myself to get her into the casket position just the way that I want.
How do you want her positioned?
I'm going to put her head by Maggie's feet.
Okay.
So that they can kind of fit in a way that, I don't know, the spatial situation would be better.
Okay. Because it is pretty tight. So you've moved Maggie over, and you're kind of squishing Adisa right in here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Still going on your old roll. You do just fine. Does anyone do anything else while Briar is doing this?
Hey, Briar.
Mm-hmm.
This may sound silly to you, but would you mind closing her eyes?
And I just reach up and I just take my fingers and I close her lids and I keep trying to jimmy her in just the right spot, but I also make sure her eyes are closed without saying anything else. And then once I get it,
Go on.
Once I get it closed, get her eyes closed and everybody situated, I just kind of stand back and look at both of them for a minute. And then I close the coffin and I take my shirt and I start wiping off any smudges or dirt on the coffin that our hands or the shovel might have caused.
Hey, Briar, honey, we're putting dirt on it anyways. You don't have to do that.
We're not going to put dirt on it.
Oh, yeah, we're not burying it, right.
No. Then they're going to know we were here. And I just go up and down, cleaning it.
Trick, you're watching her intently as she does this. It's like the hairs stand up as you watch her just almost mechanically put this body and align it right and fit it in there. She closes her eyes for you. She lowers the lid, and you swear Adisa open her eyes and looks at you. And then she closes the lid. Now what do you do?
I'll tell you, the first thing I do is I hate you, is the first thing. I hate on you, PB. That's awful of you to do. I hate that. I hate you a little bit right now. Yeah, like how sure would you say I am that I just saw that?
Roll for it, and this is not a one. This is like how sure you are. So the higher the percentage, the more sure you are. Let's do it.
Okay. 71. Pretty sure I just saw her open her eyes.
Yeah.
Has she already closed it and latched it?
She's now rubbing it. Yeah. The latch is broken, but yeah, she's wiping it for Prince.
Okay, so she could open it again without much trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, Briar.
Yes. And I look up at Trick.
Hold on. Did it look like she was struggling to close the coffin or not?
No.
Okay.
He does CrossFit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. I need you to open that coffin again. You may not believe me, but she looked dead in my eyes.
Without hesitation, I put my hands underneath the lip of the coffin so I don't have to re-wipe stuff down, and I lift it up.
Her eyes are open.
I reach over and I close them again.
Roll. You close her eyes, what do you do after? Do you shut the lid immediately or just wait?
I look up at Trick and see what he needs.
Her eyes stay closed?
Her eyes stay closed.
I'm going to close it now. And I try to grab it just in the right spot so I'm not going to touch the wood.
One last thing. I can do it if you want, but can you just give her a little check?
I just
real
take,
quick.
I do like the pulse check thing with my fingers and I put it on her neck.
There's no pulse. She's definitely dead.
She's dead, Trick. And I slam it shut.
All right, let's go. And when she says she's dead, I turn the fuck around so I don't chance seeing her open her eyes again, because if she does, I don't know, I'll fucking flip the fuck out.
I look around the grave and I kind of kick around some dirt, even though it's wet, to make footprints not look like there are footprints down there.
Okay.
Does the coffin look normal? It's just
Yes.
the latch is broken.
Yeah, just the latch
Okay.
is broken.
And
Seems like it was stuck or something, but you guys broke it when you opened it. So, Brian, I have a question for you. How are you feeling being here, doing this?
How am I feeling? I'm still kind of laser focused on the situation, but getting a little depressed the longer I'm here.
This is very close to where they are.
Okay.
Okay.
I see that Tricky walked away, right?
Oh, I just turned around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys want to give me a hand? I put my arm up just to help get out of the grave without...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I turn around and get my hand and pull her up.
Okay. You guys help her out? You're wet?
I
you're
don't.
Covered? Oh, you don't help her? Okay. Rick helps her out.
Trick.
Thank you.
Do I notice that Brian's acting weird?
I don't know, do you? I mean,
I feel like I'm hyper vigilant right now, so I
Yeah.
feel like I would notice that he didn't help me.
I agree.
You alright, Brian?
I would probably
okay?
be leaning on the shovel. Kind of, just holding the shovel with near my chin, whatever, right?
Don't make a mark in the ground.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I grab the shovel from him. Are we done?
Let's go.
I start heading back to the car.
Okay. Brian, what do? You walk back with them?
I paused for a second, just staring at the grave, looking down in it, just in my thoughts. Just a moment, I guess, right there. And then I kind of just, I guess, turn toward them. Which way are they? Not them, sorry, the graves.
Oh, they're
Are they on the way?
no. They're off
Okay.
off to the right a little bit. You could see them if you looked up from here, probably. There's some shrubbery, but
I'd probably look.
Yeah.
I'd probably look.
roll.
Oh. That's a 5. Nice.
That is a 5. You look over at the graves and you notice fresh flowers.
Flood of emotions, confused, angry because I didn't put them there. Who would do that? Sad, due to the rush of going through everything, the paces again. I probably tilt my head a little bit and start walking toward it.
Okay. You arrive at the grave. The roses that are there, now that you're close and you can see, are immaculate. There are a dozen.
Wait a minute. Did you say you walked over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
What the fuck are you doing, man? We're almost home free.
Just give me a fucking minute. Okay? Good.
All right.
I would, it's on both of them?
No.
Which one?
Just Amy's.
Okay. I'd probably, I'm shaking. Probably clasping my mouth a little bit, just try to cover up the, just in shock. And I would probably lean down and I'd touch a rose.
What is the first memory that comes to mind about Amy?
Her smell?
What did she smell like?
Like lavender shampoo.
Do you remember asking her to marry you?
Yep. Hey, honey. It's been a while. Everything's good up here. Well, not really. It's been a hell of a day. I gotta do some things, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but if things don't turn out okay, I'm probably gonna see you sooner than I thought. Hug Penny for me. And tell her I love her a lot. I'll see you soon, okay? I probably put my hand on the top of the tombstone, and I probably lean over to Penny's grave, and I'd probably kiss the top of the tombstone itself. I love you, little funny bunny. I'd probably get up and wipe the tears and kind of do like just clear the eyes a little bit, and okay. All right, I'm ready. All right, go.
And if you turn around, like, I'm standing like 3 feet behind you.
Hey, man.
I didn't know, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. Can we just go?
Yep.
Thanks.
And I turn around and I just make sure he's behind me, and I start walking.
I'm walking.
Do you look back?
Yeah, I do. I would look back real quick, and I would just look at those flowers again, and confused, but I just accept it. I just accept it for how weird the day's been. It's just accepting everything that's kind of going on at this point right here. It's all upside down. And I just nod my head and keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah. And I kind of look off in the opposite direction, like past where the grave we just passed was.
Okay.
Like over where like towards the older part of the cemetery.
All right.
And nobody hears this because like Trick says it under his breath. And just looks over that way and he goes, yeah. You wish I did that for you, don't you, Pop?
Ooh.
All right, yeah, and I heard you rolling in your grave.
Oh.
I'm just standing by the car, like holding the shovel, watching them, making sure they're coming back.
It's clear to you that Brian was having a moment.
When they get close, I'm going to open the door for Brian so he can get in.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I turn on the car, leave and I look before we get in the car. I don't know. Were you in the car when we got back there?
I was sleeping.
Prior?
Oh,
Yeah, I was just standing by the car, like watching both of you.
I turn around to Brian, like, and I get in, open the door, wait for everybody to get buckled up, turn on the car. And I turn on the fucking radio low, but I turn it on.
okay.
Like I just want some music, just anything.
Okay. Theo, I need you to roll for me. You can roll publicly if you'd like.
I'll give you a secret.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. So I need to ask you a question. When Theo
Please.
falls asleep, does he want to dream about it?
No.
You have probably the most peaceful rest you've had in a long time, but you are wakened when you hear the car start.
Morning, Professor.
But, it's
We're gonna go see a lecture today, right? I'm just kidding.
I probably lean forward and hit Trick's arm.
What? That was a good joke. You gotta admit, that was a good joke.
Taken care of, Professor.
Did I sleep through it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Yep. Deed's done.
Shit, okay.
You feeling all right?
I'd probably take a sip of the really cold coffee. Yeah, I slept well. Okay.
What do we do now? We
have to take care of this car one way or another. But I need to get back to my books. I have to check some things.
Trick is driving. Where are you taking them?
Back to my place. Now, on the way there,
Yeah.
I want to look at my phone. Do I have Emma's number in my phone?
Yeah, you all have a group study chat,
Okay.
but... So before you pull away, you wanted to text Emma?
I'd fucking call her ass.
Okay. Everybody roll before this happens.
31.
97.
61 for Brian. Okay.
Yeah.
And Brian is a 45. Brian, and Trick, as you're pulling out, you get a strange urge to look behind you at the grave that you just dumped a body in, and you see that tall, slender figure, that shadowy figure, standing right on top of the grave.
I nod at it.
It puts a hand up like a wave and just watches you go.
Was that? You
Yeah.
guys seeing that?
That's the guy from the garage.
Wait, what?
It waved.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to roll to notice further? Use any special bullshit. I'll give you a chance to do that now.
Yeah, I got.
You have a free roll too, remember?
Yeah, you know what? Since it's not a super great roll, but it's a 67, so it's between my check it out and my mind, so it's a
For
success.
This, yes,
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay. He's got the medallion in his hand. It's dangling down. So the one he's waving with his right hand, and his left hand is down, and the medallion's hanging from it.
Professor, you see that?
No. I can't see it this time.
You know that motherfucker you saw in the garage that I couldn't see?
Right.
Apparently, it's standing over the grave right now, waving at us with one of those medallions in its other hand.
She didn't have a medallion in her pocket this time.
I put it back.
Right, but this body didn't have a medallion anymore.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Guys, can we talk about this when we get back to the house?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't stop the car or anything.
Oh, are we driving? Or we parked?
Yeah. No, we're driving
As
away.
you're driving out, you saw that, yeah.
Yep.
Carry
So
on.
you're calling Emma.
Yep.
It goes straight to voicemail. Have you called her before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Mostly just text.
Okay.
It goes straight to voicemail?
It does.
Like no rings, no nothing?
Right.
I hang it up
Okay.
and go to the text screen. Text her.
No response. You do know, however, she works in the hospital a lot. So sometimes it'll be quite a while before she responds to you.
All right. Yeah, so I just text her. Where'd you go? Text me when you get a chance. Don't want it to sound like an emergency. I am pissed off and all that shit, but don't want to alarm nobody.
Okay. You send her a text at 3:45 in the morning. It says, "Where'd you go? Text me when you get a chance." And you drive home. As you
Does this route from the graveyard to my house, does it drive by the hospital?
No,
How far out of the way is it?
10 minutes. It's kind of a small town.
Fuck. Okay. I mean, for a small town, that's a long way out of the way. Kind of want to.
Remember, you're like on the peninsula. So you'd have to like out of the cemetery. You're going to turn left and go down this beautiful rich people's. And then
Right.
the hospital is more in the other direction where the city actually is.
Yeah. I just kind of shake my head at the text, not getting a response from the phone call or phone's turned off or whatever, and I take a glance at the clock on my phone one more time just to make sure time is passing.
3:47.
Okay. And then I put it back in my pocket and drive the rest of the way home. Maybe hum to whatever on the radio.
Okay. Okay.
So everything was smooth. You don't look dirty.
Went well.
Right.
I'd be shimmying my coat back on from inside the vehicle.
I swear to God, Professor. That fucking lady, she opened her eyes when we closed the coffin. I had Briar open it back up again. Closed her eyes again and we closed it. I swear to God, she looked up at me. Had her check the pulse, make sure she was dead, all that. I fucking hate this, Professor.
Yeah. She did pound on the trunk that one time and yelled to get out, too.
Did she, though?
I don't know.
Right? How do you feel?
Rested, which is weird.
Well, I mean, we literally did all the heavy lifting.
Right. Right. When we get back, there's something else we should discuss, because I don't think it's over.
Okay.
What do you mean discuss?
Yeah, that's nice and mysterious, right?
Are we in trouble?
No, well, probably. But not with cops or anything of that nature. I don't know, I still need my books. I need to... That's it.
Isn't what you need on the internet, like, it has to be your books?
No, it has to be my books.
Where are your books at? Are they at home or at the office?
My office.
Well, that's just going to have to wait till the morning then.
But we're out now, Trick. Why don't we just swing by the school?
Yeah, let's get on the cameras at 3:45 in the morning outside of the campus.
That's very normal for me, Trick.
What, we could drop him off on a corner and we can park around the corner and he can just go in.
Okay, then. That's fine. I'm just saying I don't want to be there because I wouldn't be there.
You're my students. I could easily say that you were just with me. We were out looking at stuff late.
Is that something you do with your students normally?
For this class?
Oh, Professor, you dirty dog.
What?
You're out late with your students, are you, Professor?
I like look back at all three of you like, yes.
I don't think he...
Yeah, I'm not going to explain it. It can ruin the joke. But you get it, right, Briar?
Yeah, of course I get it, Trick.
All right.
I get it too. I'm just... Anyway.
Well, one thing I wanted to mention, I think it's important for our own sake, our own mental stability, to remember that we didn't kill nobody. All right? I just want you to keep that in mind. That's why I'm able to keep a more calm head, keep my shit together, because I know I didn't kill that lady. I'd like to find out who did, because I'm a fan of justice.
I told you, Trick, I think it was the monster I've seen my whole life. Nothing causes cuts like that.
Well, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. All I'm saying is, we didn't do it.
No.
But I think we should find out who did.
You pull up into your driveway.
God damn it. I have to stop because the garage door's closed, probably, right?
Garage door is closed.
Yep. I get out. All right. Same drill as before. I'm going to go around, open the garage door.
As you go to approach the garage door, there is a light in the upstairs that's been left on.
I go over to the car. The light on.
Light?
Light on. Now that could be Emma come back home. But just for safety's sake, why don't y'all stay here for a minute, huh? And
right.
If I open the garage door, that means it's safe for y'all to come in. All right.
I get out of the car and move into the driver's seat and just leave the car running.
I start walking around to the back because that's the door I left unlocked.
Does anybody follow him? Or do you all stay in the car?
I
Stay in the car. Yeah.
Briar?
As soon as I get to the corner of the house where I'm gonna go to the back, I like out of like around one corner and waiting before I go around the corner, the next corner. I stop, lean down, grab my revolver out of my ankle holster and
Okay.
put it like I don't put it in my back, I just hold it down at my side.
Okay.
I turn the corner, go to the back door. Always looking around, seeing if there's fucking anything around.
The door is open slightly.
Do I hear my dogs?
No, you don't.
I look on the since this has been raining. If this has been recent, I'm gonna look around for footprints.
There is one set of footprints. Muddy footprints.
Big feet, male feet, female feet,
Big feet.
big feet. I open the back door with my free hand. I look in. I don't go in yet, but I look in. Footprints leading in. Like,
Yeah.
somewhere in the back, way back at Trick's mind, he's pissed off that someone didn't fucking take off their shoes.
I knew you were gonna say that.
outside. Then I walk in, listening very as quietly as I can. I do take off my shoes, not only because it's cleaner, but because it's quieter.
Okay.
I'm in my stocking feet, and I follow the footprints with a gun at my side.
Okay.
Where do they lead? Do they lead upstairs?
Not at first. It looks like they trail through the kitchen. Looks like they stop at the cupboard and kind of like point sort of towards your dog's food bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And the gourmet treats are on the counter. And then they lead up the stairs.
I look at the footprints. Are they like well bigger than mine or about the same size?
They're about the same size. Now that you notice it.
I walk back and fetch my shoe and look at the line or the scoring or whatever you want to call it. The waffling if they were boots.
They're a match.
Well, I guess I'm home. What the fuck? And this is like me like rationalizing, like or not rationalizing, but like talking to myself, like in my head, like, or maybe even like real quietly muttering to myself, like, well, if it was me, I would have taken my goddamn shoes off. Anybody doesn't know that fucking I got these shoes in LA. What the fuck? I go to the foot of the stairs. Do the footprints lead up there?
Yeah, they do.
I shout up the stairs. All right, you motherfucker. This is my house. I got a gun. You have one chance to come the fuck out right now, or I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna shoot whatever moves. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2.
Someone is vomiting in your bathroom upstairs.
I run up the stairs, gun like down, but like in front of me, and I run up the stairs and follow the noise.
as you run up the stairs, your gun in hand, you turn the corner and see yourself sitting at the toilet, vomiting.
In the flesh, not a shadow?
In the flesh. I need you to roll an unnatural check.
Like what? Like what do I say to myself? Like okay, unnatural check. Okay, how do I roll that? Just roll and then.
Yep. This is pretty major, so you need to get under your. Hold on, let me just check here.
Okay.
Let me look at your sheet. This is the first time we've done a major one. Oh boy. Okay. Intense situation. You only succeed if you roll equal to or under your skill level. If you do not have a suitable skill, you may attempt a major skill check by rolling against the appropriate stat instead and hoping for a Hail Mary.
Yeah, what skill would it be?
Oh, jeez.
So
I'm trying to think of something that you would do to calm yourself down. We're gonna go.
Oh, I have convince.
I would go with convince, and you're gonna try to convince yourself. Yeah, convince. Yes.
Yeah.
I would use that one. It's got to be in the soul one, and I don't think bedroom eyes is gonna work for you here. So yeah, we'll do 25 or under.
Yep. For those of you wondering, bedroom eyes is charm.
Yeah.
Lie down is lying.
Yeah.
And convince is easy.
Okay. I was gonna offer you lie down, but it's lower, so I'm gonna assume you want to do the 25.
Yep.
Buses in the
25% on convince. So I have to roll underneath that.
25 or under, that's right.
Okay.
Now, you ate a sandwich, so it can actually be 35 or under.
That's a good fucking sandwich.
It's a really good sandwich. 12 hours without eating. You needed that sandwich, man.
Okay. All right, so I have to get under a 35, you said?
That's right.
Okay.
Buses in the chat, folks.
All right. Buses?
Yeah, it's like powering up your roll. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Under 35. Ooh, 67. Fuck. Oh, no.
It's all right.
Uh-oh.
Mark a failed track in unnatural.
Okay.
And go ahead. Tell us what happens when you look at yourself vomiting.
I think this is a moment. I'm technically by myself. No one else. I don't have to be strong for anybody.
Right.
So I think this is kind of like a what do they say in Fight Club, like where he just like shuts off but the movie keeps going.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's he just like or in like if you ever read Watership Down, like he goes Tharn, just like dead deer in headlights, just boom, and it just kind of like his brain is going like fucking say something, but his mouth is just going.
Can't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are standing there dumbfounded.
Yeah, I'm beside myself with fear.
Lol. The
that
you
one,
at
Dan,
the that was really
gotta give credit where credit's due.
The you at the toilet looks up. You've been crying. You are covered in blood. I thought I hadn't done it. I know you don't understand what's happening right now, and that's okay. I didn't want to kill that lady. He starts vomiting again.
What? What day is it where you are?
Day 4.
Does that mean anything to me?
Analyze. Roll me your anal skill.
You bet. Like, so 25 is that skill?
Low.
Ooh, under. 17.
Okay. You can deduce it's, if you were to guess, this would be day 1. You're going to assume he means 3 days from now.
What am I going to do?
He's crying. He looks up at you. And then goes back to vomiting. He's mumbling incoherently. You're mumbling incoherently.
I go up and I kind of grab like, are we wearing the same clothes?
Yeah, you
or
are.
Different clothes? Okay.
Yeah.
I grab the back of his shirt and I pull him up and I say, now, God damn it, you get your shit together and you tell me what the fuck happened and how the fuck I can stop it from happening. Look at me.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. This isn't helping anybody. Okay.
Breathe. Remember?
Okay.
Remember your breathing.
Yeah.
Remember your breathing. That's right. Now start from the beginning.
It's that road. You gotta go back down that road. But you gotta get there before she goes missing. And then stop the thing in the woods. Wait. Is that tomorrow? I think that's tomorrow.
Maybe I tell you where we are.
Yeah, where are you?
We just put the lecturer's body in the coffin. We just got back home. Emma's gone with the Escalade.
Okay. Yeah, she's at the
Everybody's
hospital.
waiting. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. What happens next?
For me or for you?
For me.
I don't know.
How did you get here? Are you alone? What happened to the others?
They're gone.
Now, come on. Gone dead or gone away?
Gone away. I don't know. I woke up today alone.
You got blood all over you. How the fuck did that happen?
I was just trying to help.
Help who?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. He starts vomiting again in the toilet. And crying. I thought I had it all figured out, man.
What? You had what figured out?
The timeline. You were
What happened
right.
to
I was right. You were right.
About what part?
We just had to go back and we just had to fix the thing. And then it was all gonna be okay.
Didn't we fix it? We didn't fix it then. By putting the body back in the trunk and taking it and burying it.
No, that's only part of it. God,
Okay.
that was a long
What's
time ago.
What do I have to do step by step? What's the next step?
All right. He stands up and wipes his mouth. He looks at your outfit and does what you normally do when you're kind of like pimping yourself up sort of in the mirror and you're like, all right, you can do this. He straightens out your shirt for you.
Okay.
And then he does it for himself. All right. Let's go downstairs. Let's bring everybody inside and then I think, well, wait. You put her in the grave?
Yeah, in a coffin. Not in the grave we originally planned. That was already filled in. Briar found something. She found another grave, which gotta be a 1 in a million shot.
Oh, no.
There was another grave with a coffin in it. and we put the body next to another dead person. Shut it.
I buried her in the yard.
In this fucking yard?
Yeah.
The fuck were you thinking?
I don't know. We
What
didn't.
the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know. We didn't think about the cemetery. We just.
Where did you bury it?
I'll
You're talking about the
We all-
lecture, right? And,
Yes.
What was it? And no.
Bello, right?
Yeah.
We buried her in the yard. The 5 of us. I'll show you. Come on.
Wait. You're not going anywhere right now. You
Okay.
fucking strip. Get down to your fucking butt ass naked. And take all these bloody clothes, put them in a bag. We're gonna light that fucking bag on fire when we have them in it. For now, you're taking off the clothes and you're getting a new set.
Okay.
You look like shit and you
Yeah.
look like you just murdered somebody.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
Okay.
later. Now, strip.
He starts taking his clothes off. You start taking your clothes off. Fuck.
Absent-mindedly notice, like, man, I gotta get back to Pilates and shit. Like, god damn it. And then I see my hog and I'm like, never mind, I'm good.
What do you do for clothes? Do you get him a new set of clothes?
Yeah, if he like looks at me like, you know where the fucking closet is? It's your closet. It's my closet.
Okay. So he'll walk to the closet. He'll get out your favorite shirt and jeans and he'll put them on.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. All right. You got the clothes in a bag?
Yep. I grab a garbage bag out of the kitchen, underneath the kitchen sink, grab a garbage bag, put all the clothes in there, tie it up tight, put another bag over it,
Yep.
tie it up again.
Yep. He's trembling, but he gets out a lighter. You have matches or one of those fancy lighters? I feel like you've got a fancy lighter.
Yeah. I'd say, like, I might carry a
But
Zippo.
you smoke, so you have a lighter in your... You have a lighter on your person, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to use that instead?
In one of my pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll grab him. We don't smoke in the house though. He knows
No.
that. Unless he tries to light up, and
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just... If you're going to grab the regular fancy candle lighter, if you're just going to grab the lighter from your pocket. Okay. All right. Are we just gonna burn it in the yard? Where are the dogs? Where are my babies?
That's a good question. I have no idea. It looks like you tried to give him a treat, right?
Yeah, no, I did it. I was just really happy to see them.
What? Okay. I love my dogs and all, but we left some people in the driveway. Let's go get them first.
Okay.
And then we'll find babies.
Should I come with you?
No. I'll bring them in,
Okay. Do you
and
want
I'll
me to
brace
just wait
them
here?
first. Yeah.
Okay.
Just go down the living room, sit on the couch, make yourself a fucking glass of water or something.
He pours a glass of water.
All right, I'll be right back. I go into the garage. I'm just pausing in
Yeah,
case.
I know. No.
Just in
You're
case of
good.
something. Okay.
Go into the
Go in the garage. I hit the garage door opener. Listen for the dogs to see if they start barking, because the garage door opener, I'm guessing like they might do that to when I come home,
Yeah.
whenever that is.
Yeah, they do. They kind of come running from... You have a basement?
Yes. mhm.
Yep, they come up from the basement. They come excitedly for the garage door. You will
Okay.
notice your car is in the driveway. Its front right end is smashed in a little.
Now hold on a minute. It's in the driveway or it's in the garage?
Sorry, it's in the garage.
Okay.
Yep, I missed.
So I go out, I like open the door, hit the garage door because it's dark. But once I hit the garage door opener, the light comes on.
Yep.
I hear the dogs. Oh, my babies are all right. And I look and see the fucking car, and I'm just like, you goddamn fucking bitch. God, son of a bitch. I wait
Whenever
for them.
that-
Like I
Yeah.
wave
Like-
him in.
And pull in.
As soon as he's in, I shut the door behind. And I'm sure you guys noticed the fucking Escalade.
Yep. Yeah, so whenever I'd open, I'd get out and be like, was that Emma?
Is she back? The fuck
I don't
happened to your
know.
car?
Hold on.
You don't know?
Hold on. There's been a development.
Well, yeah.
I'm just going to say you're not seeing double. There are now two of me. That's the truth, and that's as succinct and as straightforward as I can put it. I am standing right here, but I am also in the kitchen or in the living room from a further point in time.
They're not shadows anymore. What? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? You're probably just seeing something. It's been a long day. We're all hungry. We haven't slept.
Yeah, I need to eat.
And I turn around and I walk in. I wait for them to come in. Or excuse me, I don't wait for them to come in. I'm
Brian,
assuming
you're
they come in when they feel like it. And I shout in the living room, "Hey, Trick, you seen Emma?"
Yeah. I mean, now?
Lately, in the past, I don't know, hour or so.
No, I woke up alone. I've been alone all day.
Where did you wake up?
Here at the house. We've been staying here.
Who are you
Okay,
talking to?
come on in. Let me introduce you to me.
Before I do that, I'm checking the trunk. Because this has now become a ritual for me, apparently.
Of your car?
Yes.
Once you're pulled into the driveway?
Yep.
Don't roll. God damn you.
You gotta roll.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
I'm rolling. That is a 57.
As you open the trunk of this car, you're slowly lifting it up. You remember the banging on the car and someone shouting to be let out. And as you lift up the trunk of the car, you see Briar. She's not moving, and her eyes are open. She's looking at you, and she's curled up, dead in the trunk of your car.
I would like to use Aura Sight.
All right, roll.
I know her aura, and I want to know if this is actually a thing. Oh, God. That is a 45. Aura Sight is 15. Soul is 70. So, partial at least. I know her aura to be yellow-orange.
You do.
Is this body yellow-orange?
This is blue.
Blue. That's Emma's aura. So Brian,
Yeah, what's up?
just need you to confirm something for me. Just you.
I swear to God, Professor, if her body is back in that fucking trunk.
It's not.
I'm probably reaching my pocket, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm walking toward it, and I'm lighting up a cigarette, and it's just hanging out of my mouth, and I'm just fatigued from everything that happened. All right, what is it?
And I'm like kind of just sitting there with the trunk like half opened.
I look in, and I got the cigarette in my mouth, and it just falls out of my mouth. Okay.
You see what I see?
All right. I grab the trunk and I shut it. Let's go visit our good friend Trick and Trick 2. Come.
There's nothing in the trunk, right?
Nope, nothing. We're good. Come on, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. I kind of I'm pushing Blair into the house.
Jesus,
let's go.
okay, I'm
let's
going.
go.
I'm fucking going.
Let's go. I push in the door. I turn around. I look at the professor. Put my hand on his chest. Other hand up in my mouth like this. Shut up.
And while you're doing that, like, you do that, but it's not her. Like, looking you dead in the eyes.
It's not her. Looking her dead in the eyes. Okay. Shut up. Let's go.
I'm keeping my, I think you said my aura sight lasts for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Last time. I'm concentrating on it because now I've heard 2 of Trick as Trick was yelling back, and I am like kind of pretty quickly walking in to try to get as close of a look at this other thing as I possibly can.
Okay.
Because I want to confirm a suspicion.
You're looking at Trick? I was writing a note down. I'm an asshole.
I like, as Brian, after he does that and like leads in, I'm walking in trying to see
everything.
The other Trick.
Okay.
Because I want to know if their auras match.
They do.
They do.
Both purple.
So we all walk in and see 2 Tricks now.
That's right. One of them looks more upset, visibly upset than the other. Cleaner clothes, not wet. But he is shaken and he's standing there and he looks vulnerable. And everyone can roll for a natural check.
Sounds about right.
So I'm going to read those for those listening to the audio version. We have a Brian with an 85, Briar 34, Theo 71, and Trick at 6.
Quick question.
Yes.
How do signets / inspiration points work?
You can.
'Cause I have one.
You can use it if you'd like to use it, but you don't know what the consequences are.
I think I'm going to use it. Because I'm trying to piece together auras and timelines and things, especially with just seeing Briar's not body in my trunk.
Okay. Roll privately for me, please.
Okay.
All right. You're going to use it, and how are you going to use it? What do you want to discover?
The main thing is this the real Trick. Their auras are the same. I want to know if this is the real Trick or at least I'm trying to figure that out. Like,
okay.
What is this real? Is this even real? Are we getting fucked over by something? Like, I'm trying to be super logical about this as Theo. And
well, as everybody walks in, I was like, gang. This is Trick from Days in the Future. Trick, this is the gang. I'll be right back. I'm just going to head to the kitchen. Anybody want anything while I'm in there? Got sandwiches.
Sandwich.
Brian, you need to mark a fail in your unnatural track. Briar, you can mark a success. And Trick, you can mark a success. I can speak.
Yeah, I'm unnatural track for Harden?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll mark nothing?
You have a success. I can speak. I have my monitoring headphones on, and it's slightly delayed, so I trip myself up sometimes. Okay.
I walk into the kitchen.
Okay.
And I grab out of the pristine knife holder. I grab a knife.
Okay.
Just a little one with no, like just a little sharp, no serrated one. And I roll up my sleeve. And I just, not like a deep, but I make a little, just a little straight cut right here.
Ow! The fuck, man?
You felt that?
Are you looking
I was going to see if you had like a scab or something being 4 days ahead of me, but hold on. And I put the knife down. Actually, I put the knife in the sink. I wash it off with water first, and then I come back out to the kitchen. Or come back out to the living room, and I look. I got like I mean, it's like barely a paper cut, and I just look, and I said, "Show me your arm. What do you have?"
He shows you his arm, and there's a fresh cut, but literally as you're watching it, it heals up before your eyes and becomes a scab.
Can we all see this?
Oh, yeah. No, man,
Well.
we're connected, but not connected. You know, I buried her in the yard. Shit's different. I didn't...
What? You buried her in the yard?
Hold on. Let's start from the beginning. Tell him what you told me.
Time's fucky, okay? You were right. I was right. Brian, you were right. Something happened. And I thought I knew what it was. And I thought I had fixed it, but I didn't.
Yeah, but now we have some weird parent trap shit happening, so what the fuck? What's this?
It's the butterfly effect.
Yeah. Butterflap. That's good. Funny.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean?
I look over at Trick, and then look back at the other Trick, like, we've only seen shadows until now.
The more decisions you make, the more ingrained you are in one spot. You can only rewind so far on that VHS tape. I'm on day 4.
So, fill in a little bit of the blanks here, and to leave more questions with you. I made myself change clothes upstairs. If you saw that little garbage bag in the kitchen there, that's full of these clothes that I'm currently wearing, covered in blood.
You should take them off. Then you won't do what I did. Take them off.
Okay, I will.
What did you do?
But also, in his time, what they decided to do was what? Me. And I leave and I let him tell whatever it is. I walk upstairs to go get changed.
He buried the professor in the yard.
Yeah, but we didn't do
Why?
that.
We didn't do that. And why were your clothes bloody?
I don't know if I should tell you.
I think we want to know. I mean,
No, I know you want to know. Obviously, you would want to know. But now I'm thinking, what if I tell you, and what if telling you makes you go and do that thing? I can't
Okay,
do
hold
that.
on. Whoa. Hold on. All right. Okay, first and foremost, I'm not going to call you both Trick. So you're new
I'm
to me.
Trick.
So yeah, I get it. But for the sake of 2 of you, I'm going to call you Treat. Treat.
Wow, really?
Where
All right.
Trick 2.0? You prefer that? Whatever.
Okay. As I'm walking down the stairs, like I hear this argument going on after like quickly changing into a different pair of pants and a shirt. And I'm like, my shirt's open as I'm coming down and I'm buttoning it up. And I say, Brian, you can call him Trick. You can call me Henry. That's my name. You want to call me that? That's fine. And I go,
All right. Okay, that worked. Henry. Okay, shit. All right.
But only in this house, all right? Out and about, I'm Trick, but if you need to differentiate.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, no problem there, Henry. Trick.
Yeah.
Where is the body?
We buried her in the yard over there with...
Where's there? Where are you pointing?
He shows you to the, like, kind of the window out to the side. You can see fresh shrubbery that looks like it was planted 2 days ago.
That was an idea we had, but we didn't do that. Are you saying you guys did it?
We did, yeah. We got some fresh shrubbery for landscaping. Brian and Briar pretended to be landscapers for half a day, and
that worked?
Yeah, it worked. Well, she's still there, isn't she?
I'm not digging that up. If she's there, she's there. I'm not digging that up. We just got rid of another body.
You know, like a part of me wants to know, like, which of us the dogs are going to. Like, if we stood on opposite sides of the room and called them, like, which one of us would they go to?
They are super confused right now.
Quick question.
Yes.
You said and I'm just going to call it fake Briar because the aura was different.
Yep.
Fake Briar in my trunk. Was she bloody?
Yep.
Okay.
She's torn open. Exactly like Adisa was.
Okay.
Sam, I'm going to ask that you check your Discord real quick in case you haven't seen the thing that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, got it.
All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was a little muddly at that point, but I got it figured out now.
Okay.
I ironed up. Okay. I'm probably pacing with my fingers or my mouth like this, just thinking, and then I stop. And I point at Henry. Hey, Henry, you mind come with me to the garage? I want to see if there's any evidence for bush planting. Trick, stay here, cover the house. We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Is it like you're walking away? I'm kind of looking at you a bit wide-eyed, Brian. Because yeah.
I would probably take my fingers, I'd point at you, and I'd give you a wink. Kind of, and then we would continue to walk into the garage.
I'm getting a fucking sandwich. I walk into the kitchen, I start eating.
So am I alone right now in the living room with Trick?
Yeah, but it's open. So like the kitchen,
Right.
you can see. Yeah.
Right.
So she can kind of probably hear you.
So I don't say anything, but I look at this Trick, and then I look at the kitchen and kind of do one of these like
What? What?
her.
What about her, Professor?
I probably I sit down and grab the sandwich that was left out that I didn't eat and start munching on it.
Now, I'm going to revisit your signet roll. You asked some questions. And I'm going to answer them for you. You said, is this real? No, it is not. You asked, is someone fucking with us right now? No, they are not. What was the first thing you asked me? Is this the real Trick?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
That's your answer? What did that even mean?
Answer.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. In the garage. Gents.
I lead in. I start pacing in front of the vehicle a little bit. And I turn and I look at Trick.
I notice my Escalade again. I'm just like, you just see me shaking my head. Like,
All right. I probably look at you directly now. I need to show you something. I start walking toward the trunk.
we're not here to get shrubbery stuff or look for shrubbery stuff?
No, we're not here to look for shrubbery stuff. I need to show you something the professor showed me. I need you to be quiet. I need you we need to get away from the situation. You need to have a look at this.
I swear to fucking God, Brian, if there's the fucking... If that lecture lady is in that fucking trunk again, I don't know.
No, we're about to open up the tickle trunk of fantastic fucking surprises again. And you're not going to like what you're going to see. It's not the professor, but I open up the driver door and I pop the latch for the trunk. And I don't go over there. I just wave my hand for him to walk over there and take a look.
I go over.
Roll.
Okay.
50-50.
82.
You see Emma in the trunk of the car, eyes wide open, staring at you. Her mouth's open slightly, and her chest has been ripped open. And that's where we're going to end our episode today.
God damn it! Oh my god! Oh, and let's be clear. It's I see Emma.
That's right.
They saw Briar.
No, half, right?
Yep.
So
Theo saw Briar, and Brian actually saw Emma, but they never really communicated. They just were like, you know, would you?
I just said that's not her.
I wouldn't.
I missed that entirely, which is perfect.
It. Yeah, he didnn't reveal it. So,
but I didn't reveal it. Aura.
So me and Brian are like totally in tune. Like we saw the same thing. The professor saw Briar, but with a different aura.
That's right.
Stay tuned next week for another episode of Cliffhanger.
Yeah, no shit, right?
That's good.
Wow, man. Wow.
How are we feeling?
Like sick, confused,
nauseous.
Yeah, nauseous. A little nauseous.
Nauseous.
Aren't you glad it's only 3 hours now instead of 4?
Body buried. On to the next adventure.
I also maybe thought that might happen, but rolling, man. Rolls are rolls. Very, very.
I can't. Oh my god! I can't wait for Class Katie to come back.
I know.
And see the
gonna be like,
fucking mess we have.
Yeah, the mess.
Oh god!
Everything's fine. We buried a body. We found another one, and there's 2 drinks.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nothing to see.
Oh, what do you got for me? Baggage? Oh, yay!
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope. Thank you guys for watching. Also. And I hope that you players had a really good time. Let's do a round of shout outs and let everybody
quick
know.
question.
Oh yeah, sure.
Someone put in chat that Emma only had her eyes open for me. Is that not the case?
Emma or
in the
Adisa?
In the trunk.
Wait, Emma or Adisa? Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma's eyes were open for you, and I'm not gonna say what
Okay.
Brian saw.
I didn't look hard enough to even really. I just saw the face, and that's enough.
Okay. No, Adisa definitely looked at me before
she
we closed the
definitely
thing.
looked at you.
As far as I know, but all logic says no, that didn't happen, and I just imagined it. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
I am going to say something because I think it's going to be amazing, and I don't expect anybody. One person caught this. If you fuckers go back and watch episode 1, when they first find the body in the trunk, the voice actually screams out, "Trick, let me out."
The voice that you made like this?
Yeah.
Remember with the trunk banging? Trick.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us where we can find you. Anyone who wants to go.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go ever. I want to think about like.
You can find me not here.
Knew who I was. It wasn't the lecturer. I didn't even put that together. That just sunk in my brain. So give me a fucking second.
I love you all so much.
It just clicked for me too. Oh God.
Yeah. If I had the clip handy, I would play it right now, but I don't. It was.
All right.
I think
Who's
it was
up first?
Trick, please. Yeah. Yeah. Who's
What's
up
that?
first? Let's go backwards. We always go backwards, which leaves Classy Pax, my dear. Amazing.
Hi, I'm Classy Pax. You can find me at Classy Pax. I'm gonna be playing some games. I think.
Who knows anymore, really?
I don't even know. I'm hungry and nauseous at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't say sorry. It's really,
Okay.
it's for all the right reasons.
Okay, it's a good nauseous and hungry.
It's like the hangover after a really good night of drinking. You
Okay.
just gotta fucking accept it.
Good.
See you next week.
Yeah. Guys, I need you to do something for me. I need you to click on Classy Pack's name in the chat. I need you to go do a sub to this man.
Why?
Because the performance today was insane. There were Oscars in the chat. Skip your coffee tomorrow and fucking sub to this man. That was insane. Just take it.
Good shit, man.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
good. It's good. All right. Moving on. Who wants to go next? Katie, my darling.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays. You can find me on Katie Peters Plays on twitch.tv, and I'm going to go eat my feelings tonight.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
Haagen-Dazs.
I'm going to go get some ice cream. No, I play a lot of different stuff on my channel if you want to come hang out.
She's amazing.
out.
She's a
You're too
golden
nice.
ray of sunshine. Especially when she plays scary games.
Yeah, I play a
great.
lot of scary games.
She
so,
does.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Dan.
Hello there, I'm Domestic Dan. Play Theo Ransom here on Nocturne, and I also play the Legate on Fridays on Tablestory during the Masks campaign that PB and I are a part of together also.
That's correct.
I mostly do cooking streams and a lot of other stuff, and I've been diving into RP games as well because I can't get enough RP. Apparently, that's my life now.
A good addiction.
Yeah, it's a great addiction.
Right. And I'm making Japanese curry right after this stream.
Ooh,
So-
that sounds lovely. I will put that on while I eat my feelings.
I will eat my feelings while cooking. It'll be great.
Zeke, my dear. Hopefully you don't hate me too much.
No.
I do this because I love you.
No, I hope. No, God, I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I absolutely. I
the
love
definition of abuse.
scared. I love being freaked out. Like, I enjoy those times. Like, a lot of people hate that shit. I love it. I love feeling any sort of deep feelings. I live off of it. That's why role playing is my favorite thing to do. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. My name is Ezekiel III. You can find me at /Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Broadcast usually at noon Pacific. Tomorrow, I am back to playing the point and click adventure Unavowed, which is came out in August of last year, so it's less than a year old.
It's a point and click?
It's a point and click, yeah.
What's it about?
It's actually right up our alleys. It's about it's a little more humorous, a little more I wouldn't say camp, but a little more tongue in cheek, maybe a little bit more like takes itself less seriously.
Okay.
But the gist of it is you the very beginning of the game you are possessed, you get the demon exorcised, but it leaves a mark and stain inside of you, and you follow the demon's trail with the help of a ragtag, well, not a ragtag, but 3 people who are in this like secret detective society. One of them is a mage of fire, like a fire magician. One of them is a djinn, like a genie, and the other one is her father, who is also a djinn, but he's blue. And then you recruit people, like you recruit someone who can talk to the dead. It's like everybody. It's like a Captain Planet, but for like
Supernatural
spooky
stuff. Kind of like you guys, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
I like it.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's actually been a real treat.
What's it called?
Not a real trick or treat. But yeah, I did one broadcast of that, and I'm continuing it tomorrow at noon Pacific time. So if you want to check that out.
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you, guys. And I'm Pumpkinberry. I've been the GM of Mood today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support on the show. All the crazy YouTube comments, all the tweets. Our Discord has blown up. I just want to say we see all of that, and thank you so much. We were memed. Did you guys see we were memed last week? Oh my gosh. It's one of my favorite. It's the pigeon meme. Somebody put like a Katie Peters and Pumpkinberry are in a thing. Is this Nocturne? And my life is complete. I've been memed into the pigeon meme. I'm so happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all of the fan art, fan fiction, all of that. Your support has been absolutely incredible. Thank you, Zeke, Katie, Sam, and Dan, for being wonderful role players today.
Thank you for being a wonderful host.
Aw, thanks.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
I'm so glad
Just
you guys
want to
are
like
having fun. Just like, never again. If you have Twitch Prime, please consider using it on one of these fabulous broadcasters. This is cheaper than cable, and hopefully just as good, if not better. It's all improv. We love you. We do this for you. And if you want to support what we do here at Tablestory, you can check out our Patreon. We've got character sheets, adventures for you and your table, and then you can also submit NPCs for your favorite show here on Tablestory. And that's it. Oh, last thing. Give us a follow on Twitter if you'd like, and join our Discord. We'd love to hear your juicy theories. And we'll see you next week. And wash those piss mittens.